Yeah, that's what I was saying. Hi, everybody. We just, I don't know if that was what we started with. We just spent the last, 20 minutes not playing and instead talking about forward sentences that ruin dates. Heckin'. I have a mild impulse to be like, well, here's the highlights, but I won't, because we don't have time. Heckin'. Welcome back to Nat19 Devils Might Surrender, or should I say Devils Did Surrender. Because one surrendered.
They finally
Let's
did it.
go, dude.
Depending on, but to be fair, Dante's only half devil.
It counts. Fuck you.
How about you not take this away from us?
Welcome to Dante's Might Surrender.
Also, the thing is devils plural, so we still have to get more.
Shut the fuck up, Cody.
Gotta get at
Cody?
least
Want to kill you.
Gotta get at least 2. You're right.
Yeah, we have to go at least maybe 1.5.
You're both wrong.
Cody, earlier, I was only half joking when I said I would kill you. You know what, Logan? I want to go double trigger and chop off his head. I have enough style points
You better
to fucking
hope
go.
you get fucking over me, because I'm gonna go invisible immediately and run away.
Die.
Hold on. No, there's doesn't give them true sight. I was gonna be like, that might not matter.
Hey, then I need you to go devil trigger and tell me where he is. Thank you.
You got it.
I gotta be honest, I still don't have much faith. A full point Theo fighting anybody who does not have resistance to fucking the Vorpal trait, I do not have any fucking...
Oh, this isn't a fight. This is me going invisible, using my cloak, and running away.
Yeah, but that's why I have an Arden, you see, who has
Arden
true
will
sight and can be like
not
there.
be able to catch up.
You don't know.
I was
Just rides piggyback on Theo.
Alrighty, everybody.
Anyway.
So, welcome back to Nat19, Devils Might Surrender, session 51. You have a fun fact, by the way, people at home, because, the Kickstarter is a big part of what we were doing. I wanted to throw out there. We finally hit the point with the design phase where we know the interior page count of the first of the books, not the bestiary. It's going to be 616 pages.
Ugh.
So, have fun with that when it comes out.
You can kill someone with this book.
The
We
setting
advise
guide.
you do not.
The setting guide is a beast. Heckin', oh my god.
But
is
it doesn't have a bestiary.
It's true, it doesn't have a bestiary. Oh, geez, could you imagine? Because that's probably going to add another 200 to 250 pages.
Oh, it's like a
That's
You're
full
insane.
book.
why it had to be its own book. Heckin'. So, have fun with that when that comes out. It's going to be a chonker. It's the size of roughly the Player's Handbook and the DMG smashed together.
And in a pillowcase, swing it around.
You swing it around. Take a guy out. It's a devil arm. So look forward to that when it comes out. Bad news about that is that the art phase, because it ended up being so big, it might end up getting pushed back to around June-ish. So it'll probably be more like mid-year 2024 when it comes out. I thought I'd just throw a thing out there just so people knew what to expect. I'll probably update the Kickstarter and the Patreon and stuff. But it looks like 2024 might be a year of continuing to make this thing. It might take a bit longer than expected, but for good reasons. That said, we missed last week. Whoopsie. But we were not going to play this week until we were, and now we are. I hope that sentence helped somebody with something. I want to know, and this is a bit of a softball. I want to know from... No, that's not a person. Stop rolling 8s.
Hear that? I'm not a person.
Yeah, sword.
There's 6 of you. Why aren't I just using a D6?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I want to hear from
are
Spencer.
a
What happened
beauty.
last time?
We fought Dante.
Oh, thank you.
And he surrendered.
That's not all.
That stats guy is shit to say.
What was that?
Apollo.
Oh, I see.
Being a hungry bitch.
That's why I just left
It
my
sounded
push
like
to
a
talk on.
soundboard meow.
No, that was my cat.
What else happened? He surrendered, and Gino's having a bad day.
Does anybody want to tag in and elaborate on Gino's having a bad day?
Why? That's what's happening.
How much money
There's no
will you
further
give me?
explanation needed.
It's Gino's no
Machiavelli's
good very.
crazy
stroke
Yep.
or something. I don't know.
the crazy old man inside Gino finally took over Gino's body, and that's not good. And then did a Sephiroth meteor, and we all ran away. And now we gotta find him and beat him up because we want our friend back. Yeah.
It's roughly true.
Yeah.
During the battle, Gino was having a great deal of difficulty, struggling against what he could only surmise to be the influence of Machiavelli in the back of his mind. As the fight persisted, it became harder and harder to resist it until it got to the point where he was paralyzed by it. When Dante finally relented, deciding that this group was entirely capable of taking care of the Yamato, Dante gave his blessings for the weapon to stay in the family, but for it to be a different family. This family. These guys right here. Look at these guys. Look at this picturesque family. Look at them. The child with the gun. Little devil gal. The confused, kind of unemployed, but not really devil hunter. The pizza delivery man who's in the 90s was Mr. Earth. I don't remember what the fucking thing is when you're the strongest guy in the world.
Probably also unemployed.
And Marile. A perfect human being. A perfect family.
Wow.
Heckin', as this was being said, Machiavelli, or at least the influence of Machiavelli seemingly within Gino, lashed out against the presence of somebody from Sparta's bloodline. They used what appeared to be their influence over magnetism to gather rubble together to form a large meteor that they crashed down as they lunged at Dante, causing the entirety of the arena to split and sending everybody cascading into the underground. And that's where that mission ended. Again, real quick. The party's still in hell. They're still in the interstitial areas on the edge of hell. They are in hell, but they're like not deep in it yet, but they are in it. And I would like to quickly, before we jump into anything major, I'm just gonna go ahead and switch us over to this. I would like to mention that you all long rested. Long rest. And then I'd like to give you guys a moment, if you'd like, to spend hit dice.
Yeah.
All right. Please go ahead and do that before we get everything rolling.
We'll get going in about 30
I'll
minutes.
roll.
Yep. No, it's not lagging up as much as it usually does.
I'll still wait.
That's fair.
Yeah, they're all going rather quickly.
Do any of you have special dice, or do you guys all have just basic colored dice?
I have special dice.
I have
special.
basic color dice.
Because I don't think it's showing like the. Oh, never mind. I guess it is.
Whenever I see one special dice, like a bajillion more come out like popcorn, and it's just like.
That's fair.
And there's my one boring little pink die being like, hi.
All right, time for that 104 Song of Rest, right?
Hold on.
No Song of Rest. This is an off-screen in between missions long rest, not an official.
No,
one.
the Song of Rest will heal 104 though, right? When we
Oh,
do get
I
it.
Definitely.
Logan, you missed his joke.
I'm sorry. To be fair, it is my first time ever recognizing a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Never encountered humor before.
I'm
Just
back.
saying.
They didn't
Oh,
fucking give me my coffee. I'm pissed. Anyway.
Oh shit.
Oh, we've started. You were here when we started, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Waiting for everybody to do their hit dice and stuff. Just giving everybody a minute to clock through that.
I should not be eating cake icing right now.
Just eating cake icing straight up.
It's a
You
copium.
roll
That
better.
sounds like a good time. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Fianula,
just-
please.
Just get like a whipped cake icing so you don't feel as guilty.
That's
just-
a mood, Gabriella.
Take a spoon, like take the tiniest spoon you can, and just go at it like half spoonfuls so you can like really draw it out.
I love Stolas.
Dieting sucks.
I would die for him.
I love Stolas so much.
I love him so much.
Stolas is the best.
One of my favorite lines I've heard in anything recently. It's just, "That's a mood, Gabriella."
Yeah.
Fucking, it's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, goody. Paperwork.
Heck in. Is that everybody? Has everybody done your rolling?
I wish I could roll more.
Yeah.
I'm out of math rocks to heal
You're all,
myself with.
you're all out of your hit die.
Yeah.
I'm saving one because I always save one.
I'm missing like 70 hit points.
I'm missing 104.
It's funny how you all basically have the normal hit points you should have, but because you have such high maximums, you're all like, meh.
Give us more hit die.
Take a long rest. You can
We
choose
just
to just
did.
do it again. Fucking what? You get one per day.
I'm gonna sleep in my hole.
I would like everybody to roll a 1d100 into
No.
the tower.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You get that many instead.
Oh, that's a smelt. No,
That's incorrect. Don't do that.
Boo. Fine.
Give me a normal d100 roll.
I gave him 4 D100 rolls, by the way.
Who do we not have? Yeah. But I feel like we have one person that we don't have here.
Oh,
Marley, you're supposed to roll it into the tower.
Marty.
Oh wait.
That's okay. It's all right. If one of them's out of the tower, I don't mind. I don't really care that much. Did someone not though? I'm seeing
I did.
Hayden did. Heckin, Cody did. Eric did. Aaron.
Meow.
D100.
Aaron, you fucking bitch.
Your favorite thing is rolling off tables. I know you know how to use a D100. Okay, fucking. Good. So, here's the general situation. After the collapse, after the entirety of the arena is split as this massive meteor crashes down into it, the whole of the structure that you guys are in, as you all sort of fade to black, crashes down, rubble cascading around you as you are cast into the abyss of the hells, unable to brace yourself. You all find yourself lost in the confusion of whatever destruction is caused by the Colosseum collapsing in on itself. There is the distant sound of combat as Dante, still a bit exhausted from the fight that you guys had, appears to continue fighting against Machiavelli, or what you assume to be Machiavelli, in the distance, but pretty soon the sounds of that combat vanishes among the bits of rock, metal, and structures that are collapsing, falling around you, until finally everything settles. You all black out only briefly. You are all disoriented, only momentarily. Several of you find yourself waking up in the company of others. And who is in the company of others, you may ask? Who are we with? Are we separated? The answer is yes.
Oh no.
Spencer.
What?
Sorry.
I don't like your attitude today.
Why? I do that shit to Izzy all the time.
You can
It's very
stay
funny.
in hell. He falls too far into hell and he's a lost cause. We'll move on to the next person. Tired of you. The sound of water dripping down as though in a cave, echoing out in a confined space, is heard as Arden and Nicolo, collecting yourselves from being disoriented, you both find yourself coming to in a dark space. Neither of you can see. You do not feel any pressure on your body. There doesn't appear to be any rubble that has collapsed down on top of you, but the two of you do find yourselves awakening in a enclosed area. You do not know where you have fallen. The ruins around you, vaguely, when you, from what you can see in the dark that you're in, they do seem to resemble the same architecture as the Colosseum that you were just in, but destroyed and scattered about. And I have hiccups. Wonderful. It's threatening Spencer. It just gets me so excited that my body's.
Yes, good.
As the two of you awaken in near total darkness, I would like to know what you would like to do. You have the stage. A hollow wind seems to be passing through wherever you are, but you do not feel any wind. You only hear the noise of what should be like wind passing through a cave.
Real quick. Because we took a long rest between missions, can I re-prepare my spells, or is it after like
if you want
proper
to,
long
sure.
rest?
Go ahead.
Okay, cool, thanks. I'll take that one.
Arden, is that you shuffling through your books, preparing your spells?
Yeah, sorry, just had a minute.
Let's remember, you know where Dante is.
I do know where Dante is. Yes, I have a general direction of where he is.
Yes. When does that expire?
Until I take it off him.
Okay. Fair enough. Text is like, don't you worry about when.
Don't you fucking worry. It basically is a curse. It's a I cursed him with a mark.
Do
brand.
you want to check in on where he is? It gives you the direction, right? The general direction.
I will find the wording for you, just so I
thank you.
know for myself as well. The brand lasts until I dismiss it or I apply it to another creature. So that's confirmation there. I always know the direction of the branded creature, and each time the branded creature deals damage. Oh, yeah. That's not important here.
Not important here.
So yeah, I know his direction.
If you are aware he is above you somewhere, and quite a distance away, as things currently are.
Okay.
And you know what's really funny?
What?
If he's currently fighting Machiavelli, which you could assume that he is, you're severely crippling heckin' doppelganger style trickster. You're because every time he would teleport, you'd be fucking him up a little, wouldn't you?
I don't mind.
That's amazing.
He can take it, I'm sure.
I'm sure he's fine.
He is somewhere above you, distant enough that he seems stationary, but it is faint. I would say he is at least about 1,000 feet above you.
Okay. Gotcha.
Because I've heard Arden, I'm going to put my goggles of night on and attempt to look around for the others.
You put them on, and as you look around, Nicolo, you find that the room that you are in appears to be sealed in. You recognize the ground that you're on as being similar to the pathways inside the Colosseum, but they are darker, they look older, more decrepit. There are sconces along the walls that have the remains of what might have been torches at one point, but the torches are... Ah!
Oh.
Where is
Torches are spooky.
Where even is it? Hold on. There it is. No.
No.
It'd be funny if it just had one more.
Just leave a message for me.
I would like to turn on my my Crimson Rite of the Dawn, just to give us some light.
Okay. The area you're in is collapsed on both sides. It looks like you're in what may be a very large hallway. It goes about 30 feet across widthwise. And then you guys have about a 40-foot space to work with. But everything that the area you're in appears to have been totally collapsed. Rubble blocks both exits. And from what you can tell above you, it looks like you crashed in through part of the ceiling, but it looks like ruins and whatnot also collapsed in over top of you, ceiling however you got in as well.
Ah. Shit.
I don't see a way out.
Neither do I. I know Dante's up there. He's pretty far up, though.
Yeah, I'm guessing past the rocks.
Just hear the most distant. Ruger!
Piece of shit. I'm glad my Brian's still on him.
You
Yeah,
don't
teleport, you bastard.
You don't have
Teleport.
any
Hurt
way
yourself.
to get us through all of this, do you?
Do I? Not really. There. Okay, we're surrounded by just like a bunch of. We're in a cave essentially, and it's.
Yeah.
We're surrounded by rubble.
For all intents and purposes, yeah.
Okay. And it doesn't seem like there's like. Is there a collapsed tunnel or something? Like.
You're basically in a tunnel that is collapsed on both sides.
Okay.
You're gonna have to find some way to move this then.
Yeah. Do there appear to be any holes or that a small creature could fit through?
Roll me investigation.
Okay. Investigation. That's a 20.
High level play be like. As you look around, you can see that there are some holes through which you are hearing that sound of wind passing through. You can't feel it, but when you you can't feel it normally, but when you go to it and you put your hand near them, you can feel wind passing through sections of rubble and whatnot that is around you. The holes, however, are cat-sized at their largest.
Okay. My thought is casting reduce on Nicolo. Would his new size be able to fit him, be able to get him through, or no?
Tiny creature might be able to get through.
Okay. Yeah. I could only make you small. So
It's fine. Let me
Unless I
see if I
can-
can.
I can't. Oh wait, I can upcast it maybe. I can cast it at 3rd level to make you tiny.
Yep.
It's gonna look through to see if I can see the other side.
No. Well,
Okay,
whatever these
then-
passages are, they're little. Wherever the wind sound is coming from, it's quite far in. You cannot simply see through the rubble if you look through it.
If I could have teleported.
Damn.
I do not mind if you feel that is something we can do.
All right, something we can do. Could get you on the other side there. At least, then I don't know.
All right, let's
You'll
let's
have,
go then.
You'll have a minute.
You would have to cast this at 4th level to make him tiny.
4th level.
It's a 2nd level spell to begin with, and
Oh,
when
it's
you
4.
upcast it, it takes 2
Oh,
levels.
I can't do it then. I thought it was a. I thought it was a 1 level.
You get devil.
I can't.
Do you have a devil star? That might give you what you need.
Oh, maybe.
I can't be a minute Nicolo.
I think I gave all my devil stars to Manny or Module, so I don't have any.
I have 3 Devil Star S's. I don't know if those do things.
What would that give? What level spell would that give you?
Up to a 3rd.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Oh, you can just try to move it, I suppose.
Could style action use 2 devil stars at the exact same time.
Give me 2 3rd level slots. Still not great.
Quickly try and combine it to a vaguely larger looking devil star.
Okay. trying to look
If there's
on my.
wind flowing in here, would Nicolo have the idea that the wind would be flowing out somewhere else as well?
For there to be a
'Cause,
breeze, there would have to be an in and an out, yeah.
I would love to go to the other side of the room and see if I can find anything else.
Roll me investigation. You do find there are other similar holes open in the rubble, but they are effectively of the same description.
Found more, but
I might have a thing, but it would cost me most of my my style points. Hmm.
I could try to start blasting.
Question, Logan. Does it look unstable enough that, like, if we started, like, blasting it,
I pull out
it would, like,
magistrate.
collapse even more?
Roll me perception.
Okay. I'm not good at those. Oh, shit! That's a natural 20!
Given that this whole place piled inwards and it did cave in, presumably yes. It's probably, if you were to attack the rubble, it would likely just continue to cave in.
Okay, yeah. Throws my plan out the window. Yeah.
Might be the only way to get out, though, risking a bit of collapsing to try to blast a way through.
Well, the moment we blast through it, it's just gonna collapse even more in on itself it's just gonna refill itself.
I can't just wait in here. I'm sure neither can you.
Sure, but... Oh,
No,
wait.
I do
Hold
agree
on.
that we should...
I have a way out. I
Oh.
do. I don't... This will not help you. I have a way out.
Hey, if you can get out, dude.
I'm gonna use Ethereal Step to just go through the rubble.
Okay. And you're choosing to walk through one of the pathways?
Yeah.
Before you go,
Okay.
just so I can try to make sure that nothing happens to you.
Uh-huh.
Ceroden! I'm
Aye?
going to use a 4th level spell slot, and I'm going to cast Freedom of Movement on Arden.
Ooh.
Gotcha.
Sick.
No being restrained for you.
Sick.
No difficult terrain, no restraint, no reducing speed, no paralyzing.
Sick. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. I use Ethereal Step, and I will walk through one of the walkways, I guess. One of the
Roll
tunnels.
me a d4.
Okay.
Evens. Okay.
2.
You walk through about 40 feet of collapsed rubble, and then you emerge into what appears to be an outer walkway that seems to be on a much lower section of the same chunk of earth the Colosseum that was located on. You exit out onto this external pathway that walks around the outside. You can once again see the perpetual dusk-like infinite sky that everything is floating within. The pathway that you walk out into appears to have a fence-like, almost grated, gothic-looking mesh that protects it from the outside. But you can still see through readily, but it serves as a bit of a wall between the inside and the outside. But you do emerge onto the outside. You see that floating in the sky around you, chunks of the Colosseum have been scattered about. And you also see, after a moment passes, you see a chunk of it, a massive, 50-foot radius chunk of what must have been the Colosseum, hurls through the air, and you just hear the distant sounds of combat from up above as the fight that is continuing to go on appears to be reducing the rubble to tinier, more scattered rubble.
Okay. Okay, so... Right. So there's a gate, you said? Like a mesh gate kind of thing?
No, it's like a fence. It's one of the walls is like a fence, like a mesh fence that is along the outside of this walkway. This walkway just continues on in a circular fashion around the outside of the lower section you're on.
Okay. I'll yell out, is there anybody out there? Hello?
Oh yes, Ceroden, I'm right here.
I don't know if you hear me. You're behind rubble.
Nothing seems to respond.
Man. Guess I'm... Is there a path forward?
There is a path forward. You see that not only is there a path forward, but a little bit down the path, there is another large archway that leads back into the center of the massive spire of Earth the Colosseum's built upon.
I will continue forward then.
Okay. As you continue and you move that way, I want to know, Nicolo, are you doing anything on your own?
Oh God.
Now that Arden isn't here and it's only my life I'm risking.
Oh no. Rocks fall and Nicolo dies.
We'll come back for
looking to
your corpse.
I'm looking to see if there's
If
anything
there's time.
about Magistrate that will allow me to not be dead. give me 1 minute. Condemnation, prophecy, proclamation. Da-da-da-da. Oh. How much for an SSS rank?
8.
I think that's 8. Yeah.
I could attempt to make a 100-foot long, 5-foot wide hole in the ceiling and try to teleport through it.
Sure could.
Something you could try.
Because it's basically like disintegrating. Because it says it's like as if the disintegrate spell.
Yep.
Ooh, that would be every style point. I am going to.
Also do a 40-foot cone.
I could, but I don't know how much above me there is.
It's true.
And also, I can't teleport if I do. I'm gonna have to go Devil Trigger if I do this. Because if I go Devil Trigger, then I can fly. So I'd have to Devil Trigger, use 1 style point as if it's 8 style points, and then fly. If it works at all. I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So Nicolo is going to go into Devil Trigger. Checking, I don't know. We have the soundtrack, so.
Yeah!
So Nicolo, you go Devil
Literally
Trigger
just
as you
soon as he
do.
leaves.
The area that you are in becomes illuminated as your angelic form overtakes you. As you do, I presume, and stop me if I'm wrong, you take the turn to spend 1 style point as though it's 8. You aim Magistrate straight up in the air. As you do, bits of Magistrate like disconnect, like it transforms slightly, kind of like the Spartan laser from Halo 3. The top of it just kind of unclips and the barrel widens briefly. The entire thing starts to glow. You see the angelic form on top of Magistrate begins to radiate with the demonic energy. A sphere of energy appears at the tip of it, and you fire it, I presume, in the 100-foot line, 5-foot wide version.
Yep.
You fire it straight up. There's a burst of this radiant heavenly energy that does destroy the ceiling, and for the purposes of structural integrity, I would like you to roll a d100 for me, real quick. You are looking to get under, a 75. So a 74 or lower. Uh-oh.
Cody! Cody, you had such a wide margin of success.
As you fire this thing straight up in the air, it blasts apart the ceiling, and you start to hear the sound of rubble beginning to move. The ceiling begins to collapse inward. Luckily, this actually opens up more space for you to move, as the entire ceiling begins to crash down. As the entire section above you, which you estimate to be about 50 feet of rubble crashing down, as it begins to kind of open and form this inward avalanche. Is there anything you'd like to do?
Seeing everything falling as quick as it is, I think Nicolo will actually attempt to go the fastest he's ever gone. I would like to, because I am a Devil Dragoon, whenever I action surge, I can jump and do like a whole shit ton of like other cool things. I would like to extra action surge,
Oh my
bonus
God.
action, fly.
Holy shit.
and burst outwards up toward where the fighting
As
is.
you fire upwards and as everything begins to collapse inward, you just have a moment where you like get down on one knee in like a reverse superhero landing. There's just a as everything seems to slow down, and then you are just gone. You disappear. There is a blast. The ground under you craters as you surge upward through the rubble, bouncing off pieces as you go, emerging upwards onto what appears to be the destroyed remains of the same Colosseum you'd been in before, almost unrecognizable from what it was before. Just at the last moment, the hole that had formed does collapse in on itself, but you move with enough momentum that you break through it. Rocks go flying off to the side as you crash upwards, and you land in the center of the destroyed Colosseum.
As we jump up, I just want him to just like look at himself and like grip his hand and be like, well, let's see what they gave me.
Hey,
Before
Arden.
fucking flying upwards.
Basically, as soon as you decide to start walking, you hear the sound of rubble collapsing. You just hear and everything around you shakes.
Nicolo! What the hell? I turned back and was like, oh no. Oh, that fucking idiot killed himself. I fucking knew it would happen.
Hey, my spell's still on you, so you know I'm not dead.
Nicolo, you are up effectively in the Colosseum. Roll me a perception check while you're in Devil Trigger.
Okay. Let me get in, I guess, like, into Devil Trigger real quick.
Yeah, let's put those effects on you because you might need them in a sec.
Oh my god. That's a fucking threat if I've ever heard one.
Let me take off my action surge as well. And perception, you said?
Yes, please. Also, let's take the M&Ms off of all those effects real fast.
You taking my M&Ms?
You're gonna make that joke every single time I do this, aren't you? It's Prince's and now it's now.
Stop taking my M&Ms.
You see above you there is nothing but smog, and there's nothing but smog and rubble as the sky above you seems to be clouded by the debris that has been caused. You briefly, as you look around and try to follow the fight, because you mentioned trying to get to it, as you try to follow whatever combat's happening, you hear this magnetic twisting sound, and then you just see a figure get blasted out of the sky as if like a cloud just like splits above you, and you see just a dot in the sky flying off away from the Colosseum. You then hear everything around you, rubble on the ground that is beside you begins to lift slightly off it, just a couple inches off the ground, and then collapses suddenly back down. And there's just a as something lands, not but 40 feet away from you. As you recognize what appears to be Gino landing. As soon as he lands, looking in the direction of where the entity that had gone flying, which you surmise to be Dante, as soon as they land, you see these wisps of demonic energy crackling between it and everything around it, like, you know those little static electricity balls you can get where if you touch the side, like electricity goes from the center to you?
Mm-hmm.
Like that, arcing off towards little bits of rubble beside them as rubble begins to lift up off the ground. The interior of Gino's helmet is glowing bright purple at this point, this pinkish purple. And as it stops, it looks over towards you. Just very suddenly, the head just in your direction. Hey, Gino, I'm gonna take you off the combat tracker, by the way.
Cool.
Hold on, though, for 1 sec, real quick. Because I have to put Gino on the combat tracker real quick. Okay.
Release my Gino.
A devil. A human with devil powers. You do not have the motto. You are insignificant.
You see it struggling as if it's trying to keep itself still, as if its body is twitching and trying to move on its own.
Pretty good timing for that song.
Say that to these. He's gonna pull out the 2 Machiavelli blades.
Torment.
Its body very suddenly, like, very horror movie-esque. It's like moving and twitching in slow motion, then just suddenly is completely turned towards you.
Where is the Yamato? I need it.
Tell you what. Kill me and I might tell you.
Deal.
You see 2 copies of Gino appear on either side of them, splitting off of them like echoes, but with a much more sinister reddish glow than usual. And as you two prepare to fight, we're gonna cut away from you guys, real quick.
I'm so happy that worked.
Oh, you're gonna
Just
die.
remember that you're in Devil Trigger.
Yep.
Mark off 1 point, because next time we come in, it'll be the start of another turn. So, Fianula Marile.
Oh.
You two, you awaken on the middle of what seems to be a large bridge. Over top of you, there is kind of a similar situation of like rubble has collapsed down on top of the whatever entry point you guys crashed down through. You seem to be in an area where there's just this bridge spanning this dark chasm. Below you, there is just darkness that at the very, very bottom of it, maybe like 1,000 feet down, you see a point of light as if it exits out into the sky, but you can't quite tell if that is indeed what you're seeing. There is a light smog, like clouds of dust, catching the light from below that make it a bit obscure. It's kind of hazy. The bridge that you're on is about 200 feet long, about 50 feet wide, and on either side of it, there's an archway spreading out into darkness. You both pull yourself up, recognize that you are there. You two have awakened together.
No Manny?
You appear to have lost Manny.
Ah, fuck, the dimension door failed.
Oh, you did Dimension Door, right?
I dimension door when
Right,
yeah, when we had
sorry,
to get away.
you were
the
outside.
dimension door. Yeah.
Theo, you're here alone.
Okay.
Bye.
Well,
Yeah, sorry. I totally fucking spaced on that. My bad. The Star Ruby was with fucking Miriam and all, whatever.
Yep.
This is that again. Fucking
Well.
Theo, you are alone.
And I have this ruby now.
Sorry. Oh, balls. Okay, so I'm on a bridge, and you said there's like a point of light above me that
Below.
I'm like, maybe that's below me.
Yeah.
Sweet.
About 1,000 feet below you, it looks like the chasm that you're in might let out into the just void that this Colosseum, this massive spire of Earth is floating in. On either side of you, there's a bridge that spans out 2 large archways going into darkness in different directions. And above you, about 50, 60 feet above you, there's just a massive ceiling that appears to have collapsed in on itself. You see like spires and bits of the Colosseum hanging down, suspended in the collapsed ceiling, but managing to keep itself pretty steady, although you do see little lines of dust and debris falling down.
Ooh, okay. It's one of those where I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm an animal in the dark, and I'm just gonna stay here and sleep because it's dark. Where I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna go towards one of the archways, I guess. Never eat shredded wheat. Fucking good adventurers go left. Is there anything to my left?
Well,
With
left is a matter of perspective.
Listen, man, I don't know.
Roll me a d4.
Yeah, let's do that. Free.
You turn to what you believe to be your left.
Okay.
You do the carry thing. You put both of your fingers
Yeah,
up into like an L.
listen, I do that too. I do that when I'm driving.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Not like when I'm at like a stoplight or something. I'm not doing it like mid.
You're like driving down the road full speed, take both your hands off the wheel, make the L.
I just got to make sure, you know, man.
You start walking, your footsteps reverberating through this large hollow chamber that you found yourself in. You find yourself wandering into what appears to be a sort of hall of champions, a sort of place where you see on either side of you there are alcoves, once you exit through that archway. Alcoves where dozens of depictions of demons appear to be here, all of them in celebratory, almost gladiatorial poses. It appears that where you are is a place that commemorates, you would imagine, demons who have made their name or found themselves victorious in the glory days of whatever this Colosseum may once have been. As you wander through them, you recognize that in fact one of them, as you pass it, just as a matter of curiosity, looks a whole lot like Lucifer.
From a has-been?
Take that, depression.
Looks like you could use some help.
Okay.
She'll look at just be looking at the, I guess the art pieces as she just keeps walking. She's just gonna keep going. Yeah, that's all she can really think to do.
Roll me a d100 as you wander.
You got it, boy.
72.
Fianulo,
Yes.
you eventually find yourself in a room that appears to have a large sealed door. On the top of the door, you see the... Actually, roll me a perception check as you wander in.
Yeah. What?
That's a 2.
Okay. As you wander into a room, there is a large sealed archway. It appears a large stone slab has sealed down intentionally. It's not like collapsed rubble, but a large slab has collapsed down in front of it. It is a roughly 20 by 20 foot room that has some statues lining some parts of the walls. The archway that is sealed is similar to one you passed through to get into the center of it, and you see in the middle of this room there is what appears to be a podium that has a large circular, it's almost like a little ritual circle, like a little magic circle carved into the top of it.
Okay.
She'll approach the podium and go check it out. Does it look like sort of like a ritual circle where you'd hey, here's my blood take thing, so open door?
That's not necessarily something you could tell me. Roll me Arcana or Religion, whichever is higher.
I'm gonna go with the religion, because I got proficiency in that instead of the -3. Oh, it's a Hayden day, boys!
You can tell it is part of some kind of infernal mechanism, some kind of magical thing, but you cannot tell the exact nature of it.
Well. A door, an adventurer's worst enemy.
She is going to try, because she's not a smarty. She's so cute. She's so pretty, guys. She is going to try to pull an Arden here and cut a little slice open on her hand and like put it on the magic circle because she can't think of anything else to do. She's like,
I don't know, maybe boop.
Describe to me like the full action of what you're doing.
Apollo, get off my fucking thing, thank you. He's being a bitch.
Put the cat on the circle.
Honestly, just go away. So she's going to pull out Yamato and slice the palm of her hand across it, and then let drops of blood drip onto the podium.
As they fall down onto it, they do seep into the indentation that is the carving of this little satanic-looking circle. But it doesn't seem to activate anything. Nothing seems to happen. With the sole exception, the door behind you, the archway you came in from, a stone slab slams down, sealing that one as well, leaving you in this cube-like room with no exit.
Fuck. Do I have anything explodey? I don't have eyes today, so I don't have anything that can explode. Hold on.
Like, I don't think blood rose stakes and making those explode in a door is really gonna work here. But I could try. Yeah, I'ma do it. I'ma do it. I have style points. Let's fucking go. Fio is going to summon the blood rose stakes of Lucifer. She'll resheath Yamato, be like, I'll deal with you later. Hello, nice to have you. She will summon the blood rose stakes, and I would like to start making attacks on the far door, like the one that's just been sealed the whole time.
I don't think I've ever made this reference, but we're about to get so video game.
Let's fucking go.
As you bring them out and you attack it, they strike into the door, they detonate. No rolls will be required. They seem to do no damage to it, but whenever the blast from the blood rose stakes clears, you see there is a red veil of energy over the door, and you see this just very large hand formed of red energy sort of push itself out of it, clench its fist, and then disappear, and just form itself back into this veil of energy that is on the door.
I know exactly what you're doing.
Right?
That just made me so happy. But Fio's stupid. Can I roll, like, an intelligence check to see if she can, or another perception check to see if that didn't fucking
Roll
work?
me Arcana.
You got it, buddy. Take a -3! I was really hoping I would roll a 3, honestly.
That is a pretty typical sort of demonic barrier that is meant to simply, like, keep things out. We're not going to think too hard about the fact that it's nigh indestructible, because it makes you wonder, like, why aren't these utilized in certain ways? Because it Devil May Cry. You get the impression that that door is not going to react to physical force.
Okay. No blood, no physical.
She's gonna take another look around the room and see if she can find anything, like, in any hidden alcoves, up above anything. She's gonna do what gamers do, or gamers don't do, and look up.
Roll me another roll me an investigation check.
You got it. Oh. Whew. All right, -3. Come on, baby girl. I believe in you.
Since you're looking around intentionally, I will point out that as you look at the door specifically, you see that above the door, above both doors, there's what at first almost looks like a clock-like circle of small gemstone-like tick marks. That each side has 150 of them in a circle. But you cannot discern what they could possibly mean. Just that there is, above each door, these circular patterns of 150 gemstone ticks.
Well, there sure are a lot there. I wish I could count. I don't know. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know.
There are also, just as a reminder, there's a statue in each corner of this room.
Right.
They are all pretty basic looking statues that appear to just be different demons of descriptions you've seen before.
Shut up. Stop fighting me. Sorry. I'm fighting. I'm fist fighting a cat. Okay. Is there any, outside of them being very basic statues, is there any, like, are they holding anything?
They look
is there
to
anything...
be Hell's demons, which are the basic sorts that populate most of the Hells. They're just holding, like, basic bone scythes and such. They look like... Hold on. Where are you? Nope, that file doesn't want to play nice. They're the same basic Tundra Hellites, like the skeletal things carrying ice scythes. They basically look like those.
Gotcha. I know exactly what those look like. Okay. And, sorry, so many questions. What does the little symbol on the podium look like? Again? Is it like...
just a satanic-looking ritual circle.
Okay.
With characters that you recognize as being demonic and infernal in nature, but you cannot read it or make sense of what it is on account of your previous check.
Okay. She's gonna sit down. I don't know. I'm really bad at puzzles and my brain's not working. I'm sorry.
I get that.
Theo lives here now. I'm sorry.
Well, don't apologize to me. Is Theo committing to doing nothing?
Yep, she's gonna sit down while their player tries to think.
All right. We're gonna cut away from you for a while.
Go for it.
I'm going to step away for just a second. We're gonna take I'm sorry, but an early, really quick break. I apologize. I gotta go quickly do something. And then we will return to Maudile and Emmanuel. Be right back.
I'm sorry that I pointed out we were Zappadude away because I could have probably helped.
I am sorry.
I literally just got back. I was feeding puppies.
It's okay. Puzzles are hard.
Oh, you ain't
No, I'm
Zappadude
just
bean.
stupid. I gotta go grab something from the door. I'll be back.
I'm gonna beat you up.
I don't puzzle either. It's okay.
I missed the puzzle. The last thing I heard was there's like a depiction of Lucifer, and I had to go and get dogs because they were whining at me, and I'm like, I'll get you food. Here you go.
Frick.
Oh, frick.
Basically, anytime I come across a puzzle, I'm just like, all right, do I have anything that would let me plow through this like a thin wall, like
Yeah.
like fucking Kool-Aid my way through this fucking wall, this fucking puzzle.
I'm glad ours was just, I can just phase through this.
So can I.
That worked out. That worked out for us.
I was literally just like, I could shoot it all down, and you're like, I don't know, it seems like a bad idea, we could die. I'm like, okay, wait till you're gone. Well, it's just my life I'm risking.
You fucking asshole.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Everyone still here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, really quick break. Heckin' done. Alrighty. Maudile and Emmanuel. Through Maudile's quick thinking, she grabbed Emmanuel, teleported via dimension door to outside the Colosseum just in time to see the Colosseum struck with this gigantic meteor in such a way that it dislodged the section of ground upon which you guys sit and cast most of the structure away from you. It ripped the ground in twain, reducing the Colosseum to effectively a few different chunks of earth that are floating within the space. Luckily, because you're outside of it, even though you're a couple hundred feet away from the edges of it now and on a much different elevation, you two are left intact and safe. We're going slightly back in time, slightly, but to a little bit before the others decided to like blow up their way out and whatnot.
Just a smidge.
What would you guys like to do?
I think in like the whole like aftermath of that, she's just like holding on to Manny, taking a couple deep breaths, like, Money? Oh no, he's dead.
He's dead.
You there?
Suffocated in breasts.
I imagine he must have stepped away very quickly. Man, he's in shock.
Oh.
Man, he just saw Dante be really cool.
I just had the most DMC ass idea.
Okay. Sick.
Share.
No, we'll come back to it whenever we cut back to Theo. I just had a stupid idea.
Tell you what, while we wait for Aaron to get back, we will put you guys on pause for just a second. Gino.
Oh.
Hi.
Gino, don't kill me.
Too late.
Ah, dang it.
Your vision blares and you hear a explosive sound, as though a flashbang had gone off in front of you. You are unable to see, you're unable to hear, apart from a ringing sound that is overwhelming your senses. And you hear in the distance, as it fades back in,
It's not the time. This wasn't what he was supposed. No, he is Sparta.
and as it fades in, you hear the voice of someone yelling from down a long hallway as you find yourself in what appears to be a fairly resplendent, but definitely demonic in nature, hallway that somewhat resembles the Adramalex internal, the cathedral that was at the center of it. The hallways you moved through that had been destroyed, you find yourselves looking down one in what you imagine must have been what it looked like in its heyday.
Oh.
There's a distant as the structure shakes.
What?
You had your chance.
What? Can I move? Is that like, can I like move around?
As your vision returns, you do find that you can stand. You are on the ground. The floor is cold against your skin.
Whoa. I look down at myself.
As you look down, you see that you cannot make out your own body. As you look down at it, your physical presence appears to be this just black, discorporated aura that is in the vague shape of a humanoid body. But when you touch the ground, you definitely had the sensation of skin touching metal and stone.
Like takes a minute to just kind of do that and just kind of appreciate that feeling for a moment before he kind of snaps back to it, shakes his head a little bit, and then turns back towards the big thumping noise. And he'll start moving towards it.
You continue to hear, just bouncing around you, just the voice of,
I was not prepared for this. Not yet. It was too soon. No matter. This is what it was for, after all?
There's a shake again. You instinctively look to the side and you see that out of a large cathedral-esque window, a massive, cinematic-looking window on the side of this hallway, you see the sprawling landscape of a Dramalek, but it looks far more operational than you saw it. Lights are on, buildings are more complete, chunks of it are moving. You see gunfire outside as you see a dot in the distance that appears to be unindividual, fighting with what seems to be what you recall to be the Gilgamesh Angelo armor, the massive form of it trying to stop and attack an individual, and not having a whole lot of luck with whatever this tiny dot on the horizon is that you see fighting this thing in the distance. The dot seems to be winning. You see a flash of red energy that lights up the sky outside, and as it does, you cover your eyes, and you become aware that your eyes can be bothered by light in a way that in your armor, they never really were. And as your vision returns, you find yourself once again looking down the hallway, and you see this robed, mechanical, elderly figure, one hand on the wall, scraping metallic fingers along it, moving down just out of your vision, just turning around a corner, and you recognize the voice that you're hearing is coming from it.
We need it. Where are you? Have you been lost in the chaos? We must prepare!
Hey! You!
You,
Nat19 bot, turn the music back on. How the hell?
What?
Nat19 bot stopped.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Oh. I'll just restart that.
Oh,
real
no.
quick.
Frickin' heck.
Is it back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. As you call out to it, the figure does not seem to notice you. They walk around the corner, they disappear from your sight.
I follow it.
And you get up, you pounce towards them, you rush down the hallway. As you move down it, you see several Angelo armors that are preparing to seemingly go out and engage in combat as well. Moving past you, and as they do, each one of them seems to stop and put its hand up, like thumping it against their heart, sort of in the Attack on Titan salute pose, as you walk by, as if they're regarding you with respect.
Yeah, he's just gonna keep going.
As you do, you turn a corner in time to see the central chamber where the large lift was that you had gone up before to go up into the upper parts of the workshop. You see this metallic figure whose details appear to be a little bit hazy, but you quickly are remembering and recognizing this to be what you recognize as Machiavelli. As you see them stepping onto the massive platform, the elevator at the center of the cathedral.
We must go. We must use it.
As they turn back over, and they seem to look vaguely in your direction, you see these red eyes, featureless, no pupils, looking towards you from out of a metallic, almost skeletal, but at the same time alien face.
We must. The armor awaits. Everything we have worked towards. We must defend. We cannot die here.
I'm gonna get on the lift.
As you step onto it, they seem to wait for you. As you get close to them, you feel a pounding headache. As if pressure is pushing in around you the closer you get to this individual.
I'm gonna... Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was gonna try to do a really stupid thing.
What are you gonna try to do?
I was gonna try to grab his arm.
As you reach out to try to grab them, describe to me the way you're doing it.
The idea I had was that he was, because how big is this guy?
It's in an interesting kind of contradiction. They seem flimsy at a distance. As you get close to them, though, you note they're actually about 8 feet tall and just look spindly. So once you're close to them, they look quite large. But they do have, like, the musculature of, like, a mechanical, feeble old man who appears to be wearing this, like, mechanical gown, effectively.
He was gonna try to, like, yank him down to his level and fucking try to grab his damn throat and try to choke him.
As you rush towards them and you try to do that, as you grab them, you hear a brief, "What are ya?" And then there's a sudden flash again, as if a flashbang goes off. And you find yourself at the entrance to the central chamber again, with this figure hobbling in towards the center. They turn. "We cannot allow everything that we have made to be lost here."
Guess I'll play along. He'll stand up and go and get back on the lift with him and everything.
As you step onto it, it buckles. The figures look towards you. They turn back over. They raise their hand towards the control platform, and without touching it, it responds. There is a as it begins to descend as opposed to ascend, which is where you guys went before. It begins going down. "We do not have the means to deal with Sparta, not now. How is it, do you suppose he found out what we were doing? We are so close to emergence, to taking the unsuspecting human world for ourselves. How could he have known?" You notice that they appear on the side of them. There's a large gash along what would be like the side of this individual.
I don't fucking know.
Don't you? They turn towards you. No. I suppose not. We must move. We must join the armor. We must take the fight to Sparta. Are you prepared to do what must be done?
Sure, you got it, boss.
The elevator lets out into a massive dark chamber. Descends down about 50 feet and just ka-chunks into the middle of it. Looking forward, you see in the distance there is, suspended by wires, a large frame, and all sorts of pipes and whatnot connected to it. You see what you recognize to be the Gino Angelo armor.
They'll wait for him to do something and then just kind of follow and observe.
He begins hobbling towards it.
We are going to move a Dramalek into the human world. And I shall move myself into this. We will take the fight to them. We will take what is ours. The Age of Metal begins. Sooner than anticipated. But perhaps appropriately so.
So they walk over, you see them put their hand on the Gino Angelo armor, which they are larger than, and they scrape their hand along it, leaving these blue handprint-like streaks along the armor. They move. They wander off into a similar area. And in what could only be described as a pseudo Iron Man suit-up like sequence, they step onto a platform and you see rings emerge from the ground. Large metallic rings move up from the ground and begin encircling around them. And then begin attaching hoses, bits of technology, wires to them that begin connecting them and hoist this individual into the air.
Do it. Activate it. Transfer me. So that we may fight them.
He's looking around for fucking anything that would do that.
There's a control panel in here. One similar to many of the ones you've seen before in various, one similar to the control rooms of the Talons.
I guess he'll go over to it and try to he will look at it and he will try to sabotage it. He'll try to do something with it that makes it not work. Taking a page from Briar's book.
As you wander over to it, you look towards it, you find that you have just this inherent sense of how it works. You just know what the buttons and the systems in front of you do. As you walk towards it, roll me an intelligence check, but do it with advantage.
Boy, my favorite. Ooh. I will hecking... Can I use style points right now, or no, would you say?
Sure, go ahead.
Oh. Okay, I registered. Intelligence, check with advantage. Okay, well, that's 2 style points back.
As you do so and you look towards it, you see Machiavelli beginning to lift into the air. As they do, the Gino Angelo armor is also being hoisted up, this lifeless husk that you are seeing for the first time from the outside. Doesn't have the cape, it is just the armor. As it does so, you see demonic energy begin moving around the system, pumping out of Machiavelli, shifting into pipes and systems in the walls that cause the walls to become this almost like spider web-like pattern of energy moving through the machinery, which then begins shifting into the armor. All this seems to be happening in response to just Machiavelli and them desiring to move. As they do, you look towards the system in front of you. You wish to sabotage it. I'd like to ask, in what way do you suppose you want to sabotage this?
Instead of transferring him, it just fucking destroys him. If that's a thing I could possibly manage.
With a 20, I'd say so. You put your hands on it, and you attempt to sever the connection. You attempt to allow it to get enough of him into the system that he's sort of in this interstitial state. And then you attempt to break it while he is between 2 bodies. You attempt to sever it. As you do, the entire system flashes. Red lights begin going off in the room. The entire place is bathed in a blood-red emergency light. And you see the body of Machiavelli begin shaking and writhing. The Gino Angelo body also begins contorting as if mimicking his pain. You see...
No! What are you doing? This is... What have you done?
He just flips him off as he goes over towards the armor and tries to yank it off of the systems. So it doesn't so that nothing transfers into it.
As you do so, I'd like you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. Fuck it. I'll put 2 more of those in. Actually, I don't think it's registering that I'm using them because it didn't add it to the roll before.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing that
it's also not ticking them off when I hit the button.
Maybe something.
It's giving me
about
an
the extent.
error.
Then just roll that amount of d4s in the modifier window.
Okay. Dexterity. Save.
Narrowly avoiding your heart being pierced, you suddenly feel pain as you shift to the side. Various metallic objects strike through your arm, and then suspend you up in the air, trying to pull you up away from the Gino Angelo armor, but you manage to grab onto it and hold it there. As you look over and you see that the hand of Machiavelli is outstretched, their arm has deformed into several tendrils of iron and steel and has fired towards you, and these tendrils are piercing into you, wrapping around you, like piercing through your arm out the other side, wrapping around your limbs and trying to pull you off.
You are nothing. You are not suitable to attempt to thwart me this way. What gives you the right to stand in the way of an age of metal and progress?
Get out of my head. Worthless fucking echo.
And he's gonna try to go towards the armor and just yank it off with all the force he has.
As you grab into it, your blood intermixes into the armor. Energy begins pulling out of Machiavelli as the last bits of life are pulled from this inert body into the system. He lets out a yelp that just gets cut off. As you touch it, the armor begins to feel hot. The sabotage systems begin to overload and the body begins to move. It reaches out and grabs you around your neck and begins to crush. As it does, you feel life sapping away from you. You start to hear the sounds of minor electrical discharges around the room as something that you've done to it has caused the system to begin to overload down here. As bits of the walls, the machinery begin to spark and explode around you. And then finally, there is a blast as you hear...
Fine. And I will eject you. Join them if you love them so much.
As the entire room buckles, and your vision goes blank as you feel the entire room fall away, as if discarded out of a Dramalek. Your vision goes completely blank. As it comes to, you once again feel yourself in cold metal. The feeling of your skin is gone. Darkness surrounds you, except for underneath you one illuminated 10-foot radius circle of what seems to be concrete. There is no sky. There's nothing but blackness around you. As you once again see yourself in the Gino Angelo armor, in just an infinite void.
What now?
And you hear a voice echoing from around you and inside you at once.
A glitch in the system. Nothing more. A bystander. A bad memory. What are you, I wonder? Something that got in that shouldn't have. Regardless of your disobedience, the transfer was effectively complete. So why am I not alone in here?
Beats me. But it's time for you to be alone out there now.
You begin to see what appear to be like large screens. What look like large CRTV screens appear in the air, depicting various memories from your time within the city.
What has led us here, and why have I begun to stir only now? Emmanuel. You travel with a human. You travel with Yamato. Yes. To purge the glitch, I need only separate myself from this husk. You surely won't survive.
We'll see about that.
What do you find so endearing about humanity? That you would stand beside them? A proud demon, my power flowing through your veins. Why would you lower yourselves to their level?
They're far above anything you have ever done. They are far above you or any demon from your pathetic little army. They're my family, and you won't take them.
They are material, and I shall do with them as I please.
You see a vision in front of you briefly. You feel yourself reconnected to your body. You find yourself on the outside again as you see yourself retching to the side and turning towards what appears to be Nicolo, who is currently in his devil trigger state in the middle of that Colosseum. And as soon as you see this, as quickly as you do, it is gone again.
Tell me, do you think that one is necessary? The Yamato is not on them, correct? I can see that one of your friends has it, but I cannot see which. Which has the Yamato, which may separate us? Which is it? Tell me, and you may save the lives of the others.
I'd say go to hell, but we're already here.
Obstinate malfunction. Then watch me pull the wings off of this human. And I shall ask again, once they lay dead.
You underestimate him.
So, good music drop. That's, with that, we're going to cut away from you.
Gotcha.
And we're going to cut back to Maray and Emmanuel outside. So, as I was describing earlier, there was a massive eruption of force. That massive meteor hit the center of the Colosseum. Maray grabbed Emmanuel, teleported to the outside of it, and as they did, the chunks of this massive spire broke and were thrown away from each other. As they were, you guys found yourselves about 200 feet up and 100 feet away from one of the edges of the spire that is the Colosseum. You guys are safe, though. What would you guys like to do?
First check if Manny's alive.
There, you hear her? There he is.
Manny?
Ah,
Oh, thank goodness. Are you alright?
more than I would expect.
It is a start. Now, what do we do?
Well, the
Where is-
last time I saw a bunch of things shatter off of a main island body, the people I was watching do that had to find black gears and break them, and then they would all go back.
Black gears?
Yeah.
I'm sick of you.
I mean,
Alternatively, we can just fly.
yes, we can. We can try. I can try.
I just have to touch you. Just hold my hand.
Uh,
Think a happy thought. You don't have to think a happy thought. You can be very sad while flying.
No, we can try to find the positives in the situation.
Mm-hmm.
She will take Manny's hand.
All right, we fly.
Where are you flying to? Back to the side of the Coliseum?
Yeah, I imagine we'll fly back to where we assume everyone else would have been, or the point of impact.
So looking through the massive amounts of it's difficult to tell what is what at this point, because the Colosseum, the massive spire of earth it was floating on, has kind of been broken apart. Different chunks are obscuring other chunks. So as you guys proceed forward, could you please roll me perception?
I am Manny, and I see real good.
Yep.
Oh, I don't see so good.
Oh no!
I don't see much better.
Arden, you roll me perception as well.
Okay. Yeah. I don't see so good either.
So, as you guys are moving around, you see that along the bottom of the spire, of one of the spires that you're moving towards, you see this long pathway that seems to wind around the bottom of it that has this mesh grating along the outside. And as you see that, Are you invisible when you're ethereal?
Let me check. Ethereal step. You are. I step into the veil between the planes. Can move through them. Doesn't say anything about being invisible.
You see a ghostly, spooky Arden walking along this path, turning and walking into an archway, heading into the darkness. He doesn't seem to see you.
Oh no, Arden died. Now he's a spooky hell ghost.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
Look at him, running like a nerd. He's a ghost. You can just walk up. That's what ghosts do.
I feel like my ethereal step might have expired by now.
He stops being a ghost, and then he
Aww.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
Hey, you're not a spooky ghost at all.
Do I hear him?
roll me perception again.
Okay. Please roll low. Yes! 7.
He keeps walking, seemingly not hearing you from the distance you're at.
I could make him into a spooky ghost.
Why would you make him a spooky
No
ghost?
one would know.
No.
Except for
What?
Oh my god, it's snowing like fucking crazy. Holy shit.
Is
I'm
it?
sorry. On my, I just like looked back and I was like, oh, it's snowing like lightly. And then I looked back and now it's fucking snowing cats and dogs out there.
Oh my god.
Anyhow, I'm sorry that distracted me.
No, that was great.
Well, they're running up that little cinematic spirally thing over there. We could go get to them, but that's like, I mean, that's over there.
There's a metallic grating in the way.
And there's a fence.
Yeah.
I mean, I could try to get us across again like I got us the first time.
You're probably all right. Like we don't have to.
We should probably want to though, Manny.
I don't know, there's like a part of me that takes pleasure in watching him agedly run up a hill.
Have you and Pito been spending specialty time together? Is that why?
No, but we really should.
They have a lot in common.
Hatred of Arden.
I think it would be good if we try to help in the best way that we can. Once we can think of a
it's over.
Thank you.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
Okay, so you fly over, you hit the edge of this grating. You are on the side of it. It is blocking your way onto this internal path.
Arden.
At this point, Arden, I'd say you would hear like a distant echo, like, Arden, Arden.
A ghost. I turn. And I look. where
You
I
see
think I hear it.
back the way that as you went inside the structure, as you went into this archway and headed back into the spire, you turn around, you see outside the grating on the outside path, you do see Marile and Emmanuel floating, just heckin' Peter Pan style on the outside of it.
Hey! I'll approach them. Hey! Do you know where everyone else is?
Nuh-uh.
No,
No?
and judging by the looks of things, neither do you.
I have a rough idea where Dante and now Nicolo are.
Who the fuck is calling me?
You get the reception
Opportunity.
down here?
Hey, Marile, it's me. I'm fighting Gino.
Listen, firefighters are very busy. They need to be able to respond in any situation.
Hey babe, it's Raphael. Nothing's been crazy in the city lately, but I'm settled. Wondering if you might pop by, make a bit of a house call while things get settled down outside. Anyways,
Sorry.
hit me
You want to
up.
frost cells and chill?
Sorry, I don't understand how my phone even still works after all this time.
But yeah, Nicolo and I were together. I was able to get out of the cave that we're dropped in, and then I heard a large explosion once I was out, and I believe he was able to get himself out.
Or he's dead.
Or he's dead. I don't think he's dead because he's still concentrating on a spell.
Good choice of words.
Oh, I actually looked it up. It's not concentration.
Never mind. I have no idea if he's alive. his spell is the last thing that's left of him.
What direction?
Sorry
did
for
you
your
go?
loss. But yeah, I heard a large explosion, and I assume the cave, I don't know, caved in on him. Or he
I
got out.
didn't go back to check.
I couldn't go back to check, is the proper wording. So, they are up. At least Dante is up. He's very far up. So,
You suddenly sense him go very far away.
never mind, he's very far away. Is he still up?
He is suddenly thrown several thousand feet into the distance.
Now he's there. He's like dragging. He's like pointing his finger in like the kind of general direction. That
There's like a parting in the haze above you guys as you point towards just a through the sky.
Yeah.
So, Nicolo is down, and Dante is up.
I think. Yeah.
Are
As
they?
far as I'm
Don't
aware.
fucking know.
So,
I don't know.
just getting the story straight so I make sure I understand. You two were trapped, and you left him behind, and then he got crushed by rocks.
Something like that.
Huh.
Marla's gonna kill you. I'm playing.
I got out trying to look for a way for him to get out, and then the moment I got out, fucking an explosion happened.
And you
I
didn't
assume he
bother
tried
to
something.
turn around and gaze upon this explosion at all whatsoever.
I didn't see the explosion, I heard it.
You were trying to be a cool guy and not look at explosions, huh?
I'm gonna kick your arse.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
there's a fence in the way. What are you gonna do, champ?
I'm gonna fucking teleport through it and I'm gonna kick your arse.
Bad, I can fly. You can't. Do the yoinky sploinky on you, but I can't because I can't let go of Marley's hand.
What?
That's right. You're gonna get yoinky sploinkied on.
The fuck are you talking about?
The yoinky sploinky, you uncultured swine.
What the
Manny,
hell are you saying?
Manny, can you
Get all
land
these
us?
millennials.
Can you land us in front of Arden?
I can't. There's a fence in the way. I can hover you in front of the fence.
Okay.
Okay.
I could, I could teleport over there.
We're in the air.
Just on the other side of the fence.
Oh.
It's a sheer drop.
Yeah, I'm
Never
pretty
mind.
sure it's just hell down there.
Okay, never mind.
you wanna
I'm gonna
climb
keep
the
going this
fence?
way, I guess. You guys, I don't know, go help Dante. I guess.
And what will you do?
I'll try and find a way up, I guess. I can't fly. I can softly fall, but I can't fly.
I mean, I could make people fly, guys.
Can you make me fly through this fence?
I am capable of that.
Okay. Then are you willing to?
I'm considering my options.
All right, you do that. I mean, would it even help if I flied? Like, could I even... I guess I could teleport and then you can make me fly, yeah.
As long as I can touch you. How big is this fence? Can a manny hand fit through it?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, I can do it from that side, and then you can already be flying.
Mm-hmm. All right. Are you gonna do it? I could also just go and try and find the others while you fly up.
I mean, you do that faster if you're flying.
I could do that. I just wouldn't.
Because right now
join
you're
you
in
guys.
like, what feels like to me a strange circular pathway that goes up. This is like, there's a lot of intentionality in the impracticality of this
I'm
pathway.
gonna draw a dimension door while Manny's talking.
Okay.
Manny, as you continue to talk, you are now inside.
Well. Hello.
I think that solves one problem.
All right, we're going this way then. Great. Follow me, I guess.
You're heading back the other way?
I guess so.
All
The way I was going.
Okay. Theo,
What? Let me sit up.
any thoughts?
Yes, I have some violence thoughts.
Okay.
Feel with like one of the stakes, like drawing plans into the ground, and they're like, I wish I could write, but this seems like it's making sense to me.
I don't know how to read or count. All I do is smack. So I'm trying to do a thing.
There's this fucking podium, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'ma see how much hurt I can put on this podium because I don't know what else to do. So I will draw Yamato and start smacking. I don't know what else to do. And if this doesn't work, I start breaking statues and then I go insane in this room.
Okay. So you hit it?
Yep, I'ma hit it with Yamato.
You bring your weapon up, you strike towards it, you hit the podium. As you do, you see the circle on it lights up. As it does, the 150 gemstone ticks that are above each of the 2 doors in this room light up. And then, at a rate of 1 gemstone per second, they begin going dim. I'm starting a timer.
Okay.
I'ma hit it a whole bunch.
Every time
Okay.
every time you hit it, it restarts.
Okay. Okay.
I'm restarting.
times that
I'm
might-
restarting it.
Just for sake of my brain, she is continuously smacking this thing while she thinks what to do. For sake of my brain, that I am trying to think what to do. She's gonna hit it, then she's gonna run to one of the corner statues and try to put the big smack on it.
You rush over to the corner of the room, you attack one of the statues, your weapon strikes it, clattering hopelessly against it, doing nothing.
Okay. So smacking starts the timer. I'm really bad at puzzles, so I am sorry that I am stumbling through your wonderful, wonderful game. Does anything
The statues
happen?
begin to shake.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm like trying
That's
to think.
okay.
I'm really sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Can we get another rundown of the room?
Nope, not right now. The lights dim. The room is now in only dim light.
And that's because like all the gems went out, or it's like the statues shook
They're
and then
still
it started
going out
to dim?
one at a time.
Okay.
There are currently roughly 75 left.
I'm gonna be real with you. I genuinely have no idea.
I don't
I'm
either.
trying.
The room
I'm
begins
really, really
to
trying.
shake.
Do the Harlem Shake. Maybe that's
I start doing the floss.
it. Nice.
I am genuinely trying to think. I'm trying.
No, yeah.
With 30
okay.
remaining, the room goes completely blank and you hear stones shifting in the room. There is no more light. It is pitch dark. 20 remain. 15 remain.
And there's nothing like happening like with the door or anything like that. Like while it.
10
the
remain.
room-
All you can see in the darkness is the lights above the doors. 5
Okay.
remain.
Okay, she'll smack the podium.
It resets.
Once. Okay.
Everything
will-
returns to being how it is. The lights suddenly come back on. The statues cease shaking. Timer reset.
I don't know why, but my brain was like, "Go Devil Trigger. What else are you gonna do?"
Mm.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah, no.
If anyone has ideas, please tell me, because I'm really struggling.
I've got no idea.
The statues begin to shake.
You just let the clock run out, see what happens.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just chill and let the clock run out.
The room becomes very dim. The room goes entirely black. You hear the shifting of stone. All that remains are the remaining 60 red gems counting down. You swear you hear the sounds of things moving in the darkness. 45 gems remain.
Hold on. Checking an ability I have.
30 gems remain.
Okay, I can hear shit moving in the darkness. Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm. 20 remain.
I'm gonna Devil Trigger.
Mm-hmm. 10
And-
remain.
And in doing so, I'm going to...
5
you...
remain.
Stop! We're gonna spend 1 style point as if it was all of them, and I'm gonna fucking sin judgment cut all the whatever I can see around me. Boop!
Does
doing
that include the podium?
it. Yarp!
As you do, as you devil trigger and you attack everything in the room, the lights come back on, the gems reset. Everything appears as it was, nothing is moved, nothing is really affected by your attack. You have 1 minute of devil trigger, or yeah, because how many turns would you have? You would have... You have 8 points, right? So you had 8 rounds.
Hey, you'll get that healing.
Yeah.
Yep. After this time through, we'll pause it. The timer has been reset. Everything is going back down. You are in Devil Trigger, and because we're moving in real time, it will expire relatively quickly. 120 remain. The statues begin to shake. Your Devil Trigger would dissipate about now. The room goes dim.
Oh, I shouldn't have hit that fucking podium. I did a stupid. I panicked and said yes. And that was a stupid poopid.
The podium just resets the timer, I think.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it does. So I panicked and said yes, and I shouldn't have done that because I was silly.
Yeah.
Control Alt die. I'd
The
like to
room goes
restart the
black.
level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Fio's got nothing. Their player has nothing.
45 remain. 40 remain. 35 remain. You start to hear the sounds of shifting as things move. You see 30 remain.
As the
20.
as the statues start shaking, Fio's gonna go over in the dark and just try to run through,
10.
like Mirage Dash style. Just try to like run through and see if anything tries to hit her.
Nothing does. 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah,
There's a violent shaking within the room. Everything begins to turn. You are thrown about somewhat as they come to an end. You see the podium begins glowing a bright red. All of the gems begin glowing a violent, aggressive red and lighting back up one at a time again. You swear you feel things moving in the room around you. You then hear stones shifting. The lights return, and both doors open.
Should I mark off all my style points?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what I assumed.
But you will regain the hit points you would have regained for all of them. So let's...
Yeah.
So what is that? That's, go into your Devil Trigger. One sec while I actually edit your Devil Trigger to get rid of that. Oh, I already did. What is it? It is... Your regeneration is 2d6 plus proficiency bonus. So please roll me... Hold on. $16d6 plus 36.
All right, let me put that 36 in my higgity hickin modifier. 16. Yeah.
You regain 91 points of health, which I believe returns you back up to your maximum.
If nothing else, I am now healthy.
As
Nice.
the door opens, revealing a stairwell that seems to, or a set of steps that seems to go up.
She'll follow the stairs up.
Heckin'. To my chagrin, you were alone. The trick of this, from where I stood, depended on there being multiple people to rile each other up. That's my once ever. I can never use that puzzle again.
I'm sorry that I fucked it up.
You didn't fuck anything up.
No, you got it right faster than he expected, I think is what he's saying.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
If there'd been multiple people there would be more people to be like, wait a minute, hit the podium, and keep trying stuff. Fucking. As it opens, you head through it, and you begin ascending upwards. Real quick. We are going, all my peeps, we're gonna take a real quick break before we
Cool.
return back up to the top.
Okay. Good.
We're currently at 2 hours. We have about an hour left. Real quick break. Everyone go get drinks.
Yeah.
Go do your stuff.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Gonna get a drink.
Real quick. Again. Boop, boop. We is back. Break time. People go get your stuff,
back.
do your things.
I've done all my stuff and things.
You've done all your stuff and things?
Yep.
Oh. I wish
My
I
stuff
could.
and things are pre-done.
I wish I could be done with all my stuff and things. I dream of a day I have no more stuff and things to do. Speaking of, I'm going to step aside for a sec.
Do some stuff and things. Cody. Oh, Cody's gone.
Back with drink.
Cody,
Bah.
kick my ass. You have full permission to kick my
Okay,
ass.
you said kick. All right.
No, kick.
Yeah, right.
Do not do the other one. That is counterproductive to what I want to happen.
You said take my ass.
No, that's not even what I was thinking either.
I was like, I guess. Where do you want me to put it?
In the fucking ground.
Put it in the ground.
I need Nicolo to be the god that he has always been.
Oh, I fully intend to try.
I return.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
That was perhaps one of the only times in history I've ever been like, saw another content creator talking about a puzzle and was like, I'm gonna do that.
What you giggling at?
Looked at some memes and fucking I stumbled on this one. It's like, yeah, end of the month sometimes be like, woo!
Oh. You ever be in a
I'm back.
state where you're like, I'm not tired, I'm not energetic, I'm just in like a weird middle place that my brain is frequently mistaking for tired, but I'm not. I'm just sort of dazed, I guess.
Go for like a little nap.
Yeah, I'm not gonna nap, but I'm like, I'm not exhausted, I'm not tired, I'm not burnt out, but I am. My brain is like, hey.
Take it easy, champ.
Yeah. Yeah. It's probably the 5.5 hours of sleep talking, which is like not too little sleep, but it's also not enough sleep.
I also got that about.
Yeah.
So
It's about where my brain
no.
is. I'm operating at pretty okay capacity. If my brain was asking me to set a password and my energy level was the password, it would be yellow and say moderate. And ask me to enter more characters because it's not a strong password, but it's also not a weak password. I rock at similes. Hop indeed.
Ow.
I got
So,
popcorn.
how's everyone's March been so far?
Pretty bad.
Oh,
Oh no.
Pretty bad.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, not amazing.
No.
It's been alright.
Guys, it's been a day.
What happened?
A day.
Nothing in particular.
I got
Guys.
called. I got called
Guys, it's
cute.
been a day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That was nice.
Well,
That's
it's
me.
true.
Aaron, that thing you posted in call chat, that's me right now.
I have a Teddy Ursa plush, so my March is going pretty good.
You know what? I deserve another squishmallow.
You do.
Yeah.
I need a third.
Treat yourself.
A
Anytime
third squishmallow.
I'm hanging out with someone super, super, super cute in VR chat. I'm like, can you just please make teddy bear merchandise so I can add plushies of you to my
Aw.
unreasonable amount of teddy bears for a man as bearded as me?
I think that makes it all the more endearing. You're like, no, I am bearded, and yes, I have teddy bears.
March could be better.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Came in like a lion.
What's happening with all of y'all's marches?
Like, well, I had to kind of defuse a bomb yesterday, and then I bought 2 pints of cake icing.
Oh, that second part sounds great.
And I'm almost done with one.
That sounds great.
Oh my God.
Treat yourself.
And that's not on cake icing.
On whatever you choose.
It's like room temperature ice cream. It's amazing, but I really should.
Oh my God.
It is kind of what
No.
icing is, isn't it?
Yeah, temperature ice cream.
Listen, if you're sitting there enjoying cake icing, I don't understand how that's bad.
It's a lot
It's
of
just-
sugar.
And
It's
it's
what I
just
used to
bad
do with
for you. It's
Nutella.
not bad inherently. It's just not good.
My march has been pretty good.
Well, I'm
That's good.
glad.
I'm sorry
makes me
that
happy.
everyone's miserable.
Can we count like the leap day? Because I want to count the leap day because I spoiled all of rebirth for myself.
No!
Don't do that for me though, please.
No, I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm just sitting here being like, I can't wait till everyone else is done with rebirth so I can brain rot with them. Honestly, I'm happy I spoiled myself because I can't play this game for another year.
I see.
Logan, you were you had the fucking energy of Elmo. It's like, how's everybody doing today?
Oh,
I gotta be real, Elmo.
not great.
That's bad.
It's been a lot.
Yeah, Elmo wasn't
I
ready.
still love that fucking Photoshop of Jordan Peterson just beefing with Elmo.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry that you've all had a bad 2 days. One of them I spent hanging with friends and watching Jujutsu Kaisen, and the other I'm playing D&D. So personally, I've had a pretty good March.
I mean, like, it hasn't been horrid. It could be better. But I finished recording an audiobook, and that was fun.
Hey.
That's good.
And we got to do
Hey.
behind-the-scenes footage for that, so that was a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then I kissed a hot drow in D&D yesterday, so I'm...
Oh,
Woo.
nice.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, it was.
I got to see the in-progress Fearbolg art of a wave watcher Fearbolg riding a giant turtle. So, frankly, my march has been kind of exceptional, if I'm gonna be real.
You're like, if you take that into account,
Yeah.
fucking go. It's pretty good art, though.
My favorite thing to come out of the fucking Elmo tweet is fucking like a day or two after that original tweet was posted, Elmo like retweeted himself or quote tweeted himself being like, "Wow, Elmo did like Elmo's sorry to hear that so many of you are going through a hard time." And it's just like this very like
You've taught Elmo a lot about the importance of mental health.
yeah, exactly. And then someone retweeted that being like, Elmo really said, "Damn, that's crazy."
Elmo didn't deserve to get fucking thrown into
Trauma
the
dump.
dark.
I was gonna say, like, whoever trauma dump on Elmo?
This poor
Man.
children's character.
Right?
Alrighty.
Man.
Everyone's here, yeah?
Yep.
I believe so.
Alright. Well,
Aaron, are you here?
What? I never left. I'll kill you.
Listen,
No,
you
where the
disappear
fuck
without a
were
fucking
you?
trace. You disappear without a trace sometimes.
It's not true at all. If I'm leaving, it's either during a break or it's because it's the beginning of stream and I'm like, I'm gonna go pee. But I always tell you.
They're ragging on you because when we came back from the micro break earlier, we tried to do the Maray Emmanuel stuff, and then I gave the description of you guys being there. They were like, what do you guys want to do? And they were like, Manny, how are you? Manny? Manny? Like, all right, into Gino's head we go. All right, let's do this.
I was pooping.
I surmised it was one of 3 possible activities. Alrighty, let's jump back in. And change the music. Hey.
No, I think this is appropriate.
Hey,
What?
Nicolo.
Okay.
Nicolo.
Don't ever say that again.
Devil Trigger Nicolo. How you doing?
I think I'm doing pretty good.
You do?
I'm having a great March.
See, like that's the vibe. Fucking yeah! Woo!
I gotta be honest, Logan. Things aren't looking good.
I'm a bit worried about all of y'all being like, okay means bad. Hold on. I gotta
We're getting into some stuff. We're
We
gonna
are.
go. We're gonna go.
For the sake of convenience, I'm
Have to
going.
pull out my regular machete.
Machete. So Nicolo, today's gonna be a you day. This is your fight. You've been waiting for this.
Yeah.
We
I'm waiting
return
kick
to you.
Gino's ass.
Honestly, things coming down to a Nicolo versus Gino thing, like really was always gonna end this way.
It was foreshadowed in the prophecies.
When our God is down, I think we'd both agree. In the end, it had to be this way. So, bits of rubble begin to magnetize and float into the air. You feel an electric charge fill the air, Nicolo, as you see the various weapons that Gino Angelo had been carrying kind of float off of him and just hover around him in the air. The other echoes that have this this reddish greenish energy around him move kind of in sync with him, but kind of separately from him. I'm just gonna have to. We're gonna dive right into it, my guy. Roll initiative.
Let's go. Oh no.
As I use something I've had for so long, and rebuilding it was such a meticulous thing. As I use my Machiavelli playlist, finally. I've been looking at it for years. This may not shock you. Machiavelli's going to go first.
Like I wanted him to.
Like you wanted
Just
him.
what I've been waiting
Just what
for.
I prepared for.
Manny!
Take it!
Rather than attack you, it like the Machiavelli Gino Angelo armor sweeps its hand up, and as it does, an echo of it appears beside you and swings in towards you. As it just as it's about to do that, the Veilfar axe demagnetizes from Gino, flies over towards you, is caught by the echo. It swings it down at you, and it's gonna go for a full-on bunch of attacks.
No.
2 of them are gonna be with Veilfar. So that hits.
Okay.
I'm gonna quickly edit this so it doesn't roll 144 d6s.
Oh my god!
Why the fuck would it do
I don't know
that?
why it decided to program itself in that way. Hold on while I just make sure that good. All right. So swings towards you. As it does, a large crest of ice strikes you. You take Oh, that's programmed weird. 1 second. I'm gonna take him off of here, and I'm gonna reprogram the thing real fast. I apologize.
Okay.
That is for your next turn, I guess. You just regained 10 hit points.
Yay. I did it.
Woo, you
Just have to
won.
fix some coding
He's
real
gone.
fast. Sorry about this, everybody. Oh, that's why. I think I figured out why.
Hey, Eric, you don't have true sight, right?
I have blind. I do have blind fighting.
Fuck.
That's only within 10 feet of me, though.
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna be at.
Well then, get fucked, I guess.
Fuck.
I'm gonna leave it on your turn, just so we don't accidentally repeat that that regeneration.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take 40 points, reduced to 34 points of damage. Another echo, it like tosses the Veilfar axe up into the air as another echo appears above it, grabs it, brings it down on you. Out of the corner of your eye, you see his great sword demagnetize and fly towards you at the same time. But I digress. It swings towards you a second time with the Veilfar axe, which that is a hit. You take 25 points of damage. As the great axe or the great sword soars towards you, it goes past you. An echo appears on the other side of you, grabs it as it's going by, and uses the momentum of it flying past you to swing it around towards you. Good golly, it's rolling really well. That's a hit.
Oh, golly.
You take 31 points of damage. As it swings at you and strikes you, it lets go of the greatsword, and finally a fourth echo appears and swings at you one more time with it. I actually don't know if he can miss you.
Oh, that's not good to say.
What's your AC?
That's not a very nice thing to say, Logan.
What's your AC?
I have 23 AC right
Oh, it can
now,
miss you
so-
then. It's possible.
Just has to
If it
roll a
rolls a
2.
one.
Technically.
Yeah.
I have a 23 AC right now. So.
You take 37 more points of damage. The echoes that are all around you then disappear as those weapons are magnetized back to and fly back to Gino Angelo, who lifts off the ground lightly and floats in the air, its hands outstretched to either side of it in a much more deliberate manner. You're used to seeing Gino Angelo fighting kind of in a berserker style, except when he does the sword saint stuff, but he's usually much more direct. This individual is fighting as if they are conducting an orchestra rather than engaging with you directly. That said, it's your turn.
Yep. Oh. How about you use your own strength?
Fool. Who do you think constructed this body? Its combat capabilities. They are my design.
But the fighting capability, the movements, the styles that you go through, those are Gino's!
There is no Gino.
He is going to rush him, going straight in, flying up. As he gets directly in front of him, he's gonna raise up both of the blades, and I'm gonna go in for some attacks.
All right.
Oh, before I do, actually, I almost did not do this. I probably definitely should. I am going to Hunter's Mark him.
That's fair.
because
Get what you can.
I want to make sure I get over certain things that he definitely still has. And what about the cloak? Does the cloak need a bonus action? Or is it just when I hit? You said we're in like a smog or like, is it dark here?
No, it's pretty well lit.
Okay. Not going to use Howling Smite then. He's gonna go for 2 attacks. Hiya! First attack.
That is a miss.
Not if I believe it isn't.
It's true.
Cleave!
I
Cleave
still
my
might
ass!
be a miss.
I hope it isn't still a miss.
That would make it a hit.
Yay! I don't know if you are considered this. You probably aren't because you're a player character, but take this if you're a construct fucker. Oh, you are.
You deal 29 points of damage.
Just for trying to figure out things, I am also going to swing at him with pain.
Okay.
Oh! Natural 20.
Nice.
All right, good to
By
know.
the way, did you take off a style point at the beginning of this when your turn started, by the way?
I did not. I should be at 6.
Yes, but then also you go down to 6, but then you just crit, right? So then you'd go back up to 8.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
You deal another 29 points of damage.
All right, he's not considered a fiend. He is only considered a construct. Got it. And now I have 8 spell points. I can only go up to a maximum of a level 9 spell, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, that is correct. On account of that being the maximum level of spell.
You can't just be Karsus, okay? You can't just do that.
You don't
Wait,
know.
who's that?
Oh my god.
Well, let me tell you all about it.
Ah, fucking fuck. Karsus's folly was getting in my way.
I'm gonna use my extra action to put a hand on myself. I'm gonna turn my level 4 spell slot into a level 9 with my ability. And I'm going to give myself a 9th level cure wound.
Go for it.
Whoa.
That is a... Yeah. Blah. It isn't as big as I wanted it to be, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's a lot of low numbers, unfortunately.
That is, unfortunately, everything I can do this round.
So, as you go ahead and do this, so it's going to be his turn now.
Yep.
Skip. Tell you what, he's not going to take a legendary action.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I got at most 2 turns to
Tell
do
your
to
boy.
fight this guy, so I'm good about. I'm happy about that.
Do not mistake that malfunctions. Ill-begotten attempts to use this body as its true capabilities. Gino Angelo is the greatest weapon ever forged by demonkind. Allow me to show you!
You see a ring of echoes appear. Dozens of them appear in like a 50-foot radius circle around you. As they do, they all put their hands up, and bits of rubble begin floating up into the air similar to before, magnetizing into a massive meteor that then contorts its shape and becomes a spear-like mass of rubble and ruin that the main Gino shifts their hand down towards you, and it is going to fly at you. You're going to have to make a dex save.
I'll try.
You succeed.
Yay!
So then you take, I believe, it should be half. So, half. Don't know why it's not triggering as half, but I can just hit the half button. You take 32 points of damage. You actually get up.
Concentration check.
Yeah, you do. You succeed.
Yay!
It strikes you. Those of you who are attempting to scale the outside of the spire, you guys start to hear crashes. You feel earthquake-like rumbles as you continue up to the side of it, heading back up towards where you believe the Colosseum to be. You guys can feel the shaking of this particular fight. Gino Angelo is going to... How far can you go, my guy? They're going to fly 60 feet up into the air. As they do, they put their hands out, and you see rubble begin to float up and begin scattering around the area as it seems to
I'm gonna hit him, actually.
Okay, go for it. Reaction,
Sorry.
get him. Do him a bad.
I'm sorry. My brain was like, oh, he's leaving.
That's okay.
Oh, wait, I can hit him. Hey, y'all. Damn.
That is a miss.
Yeah, I don't think I can do it on reaction, can I?
Cleave?
Yeah.
What's it say? Oh, you're right.
I don't
It's not in
have
your
it.
sheet. I know. Thank you for telling me, though. I appreciate you answering my question with a direct and honest answer. Hold on. Fucking- let's see. Combat mastery. Fighter. No. It's just if you miss with a weapon attack, you can do
I
it
have
again.
2 of them then. Yes, I'll use 1 more.
Go for it.
Oh, that's worse.
Yes. That's going to be his turn. Nicolo, you regain... Ooh, that's pretty good. You regain 14 points. If, by my estimation, you regain almost half as much as your 9th level Cure Wounds did. But just from your regeneration. Take off 1 point, please, and take your turn.
He went up by 60 feet.
He's currently at 70 feet elevation. You would have been at 10 if you got next to him before.
Yeah. I am going to have to use my fleet of foot, and I will, as a bonus action, dash up to that boy. Yeah. At which point we fight.
And then we fight.
Do I have anything other than that I want to do? I don't think so. Pretty sure I should just... At this point, my spells are better used to heal myself. Go for an attack. Oh, come on.
Oh.
Last thingy, so I don't lose all my style points.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. That would
Yeah.
suck.
I don't even care. I don't even
This
care.
guy.
I saved my style points. That's all that matters. Second attack.
That hits.
25 hit. Oh, thank you.
That good damage. You do 31 points of damage to it. It. You're an it, Gino. It.
No, it's not me. It's this fucker. I'm just stuck inside. I'm stuck inside a machine.
Can I use the dodge action with my extra
You
action?
sound so jolly about it. Can you use your what?
Can I use the dodge action as my extra action?
What does it describe?
Let me go to the extra action real quick. Gonna bring up the thingy for Nicolo. Gonna look at the extra action. Extra weapon attack, spell casting or style action. Nope. Okay. If I can't dodge with it, I guess I'm just gonna attack again.
Okay.
Well,
Oh no.
that is unfortunate.
Okay. So, you lose all your style points. At the beginning of your next turn, you will revert.
Yep.
That's gonna suck.
Yep.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Its turn. As you attack it, as it continues to effortlessly vanish, it is. This is Orca vs. Skaith in the first dot hack game. It is just shifting side to side as you attack it, echoes appearing in place of it as if it's toying with you. As it does, you hear just inquisitively,
You are not a demon, and yet you have harnessed demonic power. Exactly what are you? Is this perhaps an effort on the part of mankind to attempt to achieve the same level of power as us demons? Even at the heights you've achieved, you are nothing compared to us.
and he is going to go for 4 attacks.
Bring it on.
Oh, he nat 1.
He nat one?
Loses all his style points.
Oh, shit!
No. That's not what I want to know. I use hold attacker.
Okay! Make him roll it.
Please.
Fucking, I use all my style points, anti-style points. He's less stylish because of me.
He failed it!
Yeah!
He's gonna use legendary resistance.
Boo.
Oh man.
But you made him use one.
Yeah.
He's gonna go for a second attack. Oh my god. That's a hit. Great. One of the echoes appears. Great sword comes in, strikes you from behind. As it quizzically looks at you from the front, you take that. That's 43 reduced to 37 points of damage. Yeah. And Hunter's Mark expires. He's then gonna go to two attacks. Veilfar comes up. An echo attacks you with Veilfar. That is a hit. You take 40 reduced to 38 points of damage, and then as the Echo goes to attack you one last time with Veilfar, it lets go of it, it magnetizes to the main Gino body, it grabs it, and it's going to make the final attack itself. And that is a hit.
Let's go.
You take... And if you'll permit me some dramatic license... You are struck. You fall towards the ground. You hit the ground. So this is my nice little way of you avoiding falling damage. As it hits you, it baseball bats you down. I would like Arden, Emmanuel, and Marile. You guys, I would like you guys to roll initiative, please.
Okay. Oh, good.
Step away.
Yeah, she's on
Okay.
her.
Cut to inside of Gina's head.
As it goes down, strikes you down, it floats down, puts a foot on top of the currently prone Nicolo. Gino, your vision returns and you can now see from the same perspective that it is.
I don't imagine that's anything I can't buff out relatively easily. I'm giving you another chance, Malfunction. Where is the Yamato?
He says nothing, and he's just staring at the image before him. He doesn't say anything.
Emmanuel, Arden, and we'll get to Maray in a second. They're lagging a bit behind you guys. You guys crest over piles of rubble to find what remains of the Colosseum that you had fought in before. And you see at the center of it Gino with a foot down on top of the exiting Devil Trigger Nicolo. By the way, we're going to switch to your turn, Nicolo. You're going to regain enough hit points to do this, and then you're going to drop out of Devil Trigger. You look over, you just see them coming up over it as your Devil Trigger ends, which unfortunately, as you snap back out of it, you are still conscious though.
You ask why or how we were able to get to this point. To the point of you demons, right?
Indeed. How did you manage this transformation?
I'm gonna be honest with you. My whole life of fighting demons, you're not all that special.
You have no idea how special I am!
I love how I got the points and then immediately lost them all.
Yeah. As you guys come up over the edge, Gino, from your point of view, you see the vision of your body turn towards them, cresting over it. As they do, you just hear a...
One moment.
The screens appearing in the space you're trapped in your mind, shift to a variety of memories of Emmanuel. You just hear a...
Oh, right. I suppose that would be the most appropriate one to use then, wouldn't it?
Don't you dare.
Arden and Emmanuel, you are seeing what is going on in front of you. We're gonna say that you are... I don't know, we'll say here. We'll use a different side of the map than we did last time. For spice. It's spice time.
Spice is the variety of life.
It's true. That's why I love it so much. All I want is spice.
I say that every single day.
I can only use a bonus action, right?
Yes.
I'm going to use a second wind.
Okay. That won't get you up. You will have to start your next turn with hit points to come out of being dying. Yeah, go ahead. Second wind. You regain 10.
Ooh.
You gain a second point of combat fatigue. Why do you have a point of... Oh, because you popped... Oh, that's mean. We're going to say you have one. We're going to say that you didn't pop up before. We'll say you have one. Cool. That... Arden, it was your turn. You are currently seeing Gino with various copies of himself floating around the area with this ethereal reddish energy constituting their bodies. You see him pushing Nicolo down into the rubble at the center of the arena.
Manny, did you cast Fly on us or no? I forget.
No, he just walked. Once we were inside the cage, so there's no point.
Okay. Frick. Okay. Well, I'm gonna make my way over there. I'm screaming, Nicolo! 35 feet that way. Do I have anything? No, that wouldn't work. Yeah. Bonus action, Misty Step. Another 30 feet.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to target Gino. How far away are you at that point?
That
Okay,
guy,
good.
Gino.
I mean, his foot is on top of Nicolo's head, so
It's true.
I will pull out Pandora, and I'm gonna shoot him with Pandora.
Get him!
Let's go.
There, I filled my Pandora quota.
One submission.
You just get one. You get one. All right. Where's my little thing for it? Is it sufferance? Yes, it's sufferance.
What are you looking
All
for?
right.
Just the regular shot?
Yeah.
I know you have one under your just weapons.
Do I? Oh, I do. Yeah. I'm gonna fire that one.
Okay.
Or
I don't know if that's
wait,
the right
no,
one,
that's
though.
no, that's not the right one because that's a D6 plus my strength in bludgeoning. I think that's just me whacking someone with the suitcase, with the box.
So real quick.
Suff-
Yeah, so Sufferance, as a bonus action, you transform Pandora into an arm-mounted energy cannon. We'll say that you did do that anyways. We're doing a kind of whatever. I'll just grant you the extra bonus action to have done that.
Okay.
And then as an attack action, you can fire it at them. So yeah, it's the stuff under Sufferance.
Okay. Cool. I will attack. And I will
Yes! Fuck me!
take this damage. This tiny bit. Oh wow, that's really
You
good.
did
Good
24?
damage.
Fucking you over here trying to be unimpressed with Pandora, being like, take this, bang! Alright, I'm sure that was... It was pretty good, I guess.
It's pretty good, actually.
Guy! Is that Pandora? In the hands of one who reeks of Mundus.
What if I told you no? Would you believe me?
How is Mundus doing, Spawn?
Never met him. I fire it. Shoot him in the face. Ah, that's the duality of man.
At least it was a 2 instead of a 1.
At least it wasn't a 1. Yeah.
By the way, if you have fewer... Do you have maximum style points right now?
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be me. That's my action and bonus action.
Alright. And are you back yet? Roll initiative.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're popping over the corner of the rubble as you see that Nicolo is being ground under the heel of Gino Angelo. Cool, that works out.
Yeah.
You two are over on the side over there. And let's see. So it would have been Emmanuel. That makes it your turn.
Okie dokie. Crispy crackers, Gino, what the heck? I'm gonna go right there.
Crispy crackers.
Look at that. That's a bit of a distance right there. Can't do too much from right now. Stupid sticky spells and their stupid sticky. Oh, look, 90 feet. Hold monster.
Hey! Make it roll it. They succeed.
Crud.
Boo and hiss.
All right, Backstab, get ready. We're gonna give him the business. We're gonna teach him the old kung fu that I never taught him, so I could keep him weak. So when I had to betray him at the 3/4 mark of the game, so I could reveal that I was the final boss, he'd be like, "Oh no."
You sounded exactly like
What?
Video Game Donkey. You sounded exactly like him.
It's
What
true.
did
I hear it.
He looks down towards Nicolo.
What did he just say?
He fucking gotcha is what he did.
It's my turn.
Marile, it's your turn.
Alrighty.
Get him, Marile.
Get
him.
I'm just like looking really quick here because there's a couple of things we can do. Well, okay, yeah. So we are going to. Oh, far. No, I didn't want to move. Stop the move. Stop the okay.
Please just
You
stop the
can't stop the
movement.
move.
Yeah, same brain cell.
What we're gonna do here. We're gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna. We're Dimension Door's getting some fucking work today. Is what it's doing. We're gonna
go.
Dimension Door right to Nicolo.
Let's go.
Hey.
And heckin' bonus action straight into Devil Trigger.
Oh shit, let's go.
Whee!
Oh, you're fucked now.
Let's
Late.
see.
Let's fucking go.
And I think because of the spell, that means I get extra bonkage. And then
Before you actually hit Devil Trigger, just give me one moment to make sure. Okay, yep, it's all set up properly. Go ahead.
yeah. Let's see. Or I can use a style action that takes normally.
You know what, I'm already in there. I'll just hit the button for you.
Okay, so so now that we're in Devil Trigger, that means we have the extra action and then the bonkage action from Terpsichorean. So with that, we are going to do a Hemkim. First, we're gonna do my Terpsichorean bonkage. So we're just gonna fucking bonk with the Serpent of Lust.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna
Serpent of
remember. I'm gonna target Gino. I hope I did that. I hope I did that proper.
Not targeting Gino.
Okay, hold on. I got to. What the?
Control click,
Control click, and then it shows a little pop-up window with me and Gino in it.
and then control
and then
click the
click
Gino. Or just click the Gino. When the window pops up, heckin'. It's good. You
There
gotta,
it is. I think
did
it. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, that,
I was like, oh, I
you
did
gotta,
it. No,
you
I
gotta
did
control
it.
click them from the little menu too.
Oh, okay. Okie dokie. Okay. Well, we're gonna roll the hit.
That is a hit.
Alrighty. Brr.
They take 23 points of damage.
Alright, and then because I'm in Devil Trigger now and I get the extra action, and if I'm reading this correction, a style action that normally takes one action or bonus action. Ooh. 1 second. Just want to make sure this is the one that I used last time. Oh God, which one was it? Oh God, which one was it?
What are you looking to do?
What I did a lot on Dante last time. I think it was polyamory.
Great sentence. So
Very nice.
I'm just reading it again to make sure.
What are you looking? You the one that hits a bunch, or the one that like binds them in place?
I think the one I did hits a lot.
Okay.
Because right now she's kind of not super thinking.
So the one that you're thinking of, I believe, is
Because submission is right after polyamory.
You're thinking
Yeah,
breathless,
buddy,
the one
you
that lets you
probably
make
never-
4 weapon attacks. That's breathless.
It could be breathless that I'm thinking of then. Yeah.
4 attacks with advantage.
Yes.
And
Well,
Machiavelli,
well-
you probably don't know what this is either. This is a girlfriend.
We're gonna. we're gonna.
Disgusting.
we're gonna do the this to compare to then use heckin' breathless.
Alrighty. Target him and you tick off your 5 style points. Or wait, can you use one?
I'm in
as-
double trigger.
Right.
Yeah.
Tick off 1 style point.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it says here, or use a style action that normally takes 1 action or 1 bonus action, but it's still a style thing, so it still takes a style point, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Just want to make sure. Awesome. Okay, so then tick him. Do I click the advantage thing and do the rolls?
Yes.
All right. 1.
It's not gonna try to block that one. Okay, you hit.
B.
It takes 21 points. You rolled 2 1s and only did 27 points of damage. It takes 21 points.
Oh my god.
All right. Hit number 2. Yeah.
That's a hit.
I love Maray.
So
Yeah.
fucking good. The dice rolls really are just gravy. Like,
Roll number 2.
2 more attacks.
Yeah. Oh fuck! I forgot
with
to
advantage.
take the advantage. Hold on.
So that
okay.
will be a hit, but let's see if it's a crit. So just roll one more attack against him.
Okay, hold on.
So that's a regular hit.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
That's the 24 more damage.
And then last
Hit his
one. Yeah.
And that's a hit.
Yeah.
28 damage.
Give me my free temp HP.
Oh, right. Yeah, hold on.
Give me my temp HP.
So, real quick.
Just that little meme of the little girl putting the thing, just puts fucking
Free
one
temp
style
HP,
point,
please.
just
Temp
one
HP,
style point.
please.
Temp HP, please.
You will gain 124 temporary hit points.
Jesus.
Oh,
That's practically being full, right?
Go, bitch.
Is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
All right. Now we're going to start using legendary actions.
No.
So,
You can stare at this legendary ass as I use Don't Do It. Use Twisting Intervention.
sure.
Don't do
Roll
it.
it against it.
Hold on. Okay, I hope I'm doing this right again. I haven't used this in a bit. Fuck, I wrote what? I have no idea what I just did.
I don't know.
Apparently,
Are you targeting him still?
I should still be targeting him.
You are not.
Apparently, I'm not.
He succeeds.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
We tried.
Yo, who's within 60 feet?
Me.
no one.
All 3 of you.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
Okay. Each of you, an echo is going to appear beside each of you and is going to force you all to make it's going to attempt to grapple you. The 3 of you, please make an acrobatics or athletics check each.
Athletics or acrobatics. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, Fantasy Grounds did a Hemkim crash.
Yeah, mine crashed too. I'm on my way back in. Theo's just farting up some stairs. She'll be there and you'll all be dead. She'll be like,
Oh, well, shit, bro.
Heck.
Shit.
Shit and fart.
Shit, don't go find Dante, I guess.
I got a 23.
You did.
It's okay, Dante. You know that whole thing about like not leaving my friends behind? They're all dead, so you can.
And they're
I
all
can go with
super
you now.
dead, so, let's go get some pizza.
Can you buy me a tub of cream cheesecake icing? I'm gonna need it to cope.
It's like, I know I sound fine. I'm crying on
really
the
not.
inside.
It's like room temperature ice cream.
It's like room temperature ice cream, you know? Alden and I didn't have a fridge, so I ate a lot
Once
of
you're back
it.
in, give me that athletics or acrobatics check.
It's doing a loading. All right.
I think I did rather well. I think we can just assume I got it right.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't mean to move.
I know you didn't.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't mean to move either.
It's like, I'm not doing that, I swear.
Alrighty. I have to make which save again?
Either an acrobatics check or athletics check, your choice.
Okay. We'll do acrobatics.
Oh, you succeeded!
Oh,
The other two did not.
I failed with a 23.
Sure did.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
Fuck you,
An
Gino.
echo appears, grabs you, and hurls you further towards Machiavelli. You land prone in the space I just moved you to. Nicolo, one also grabs you and hurls you away.
The fact that,
While he's
like,
just laying on his face. Don't worry, Marley, I'm fine. Kick his ass.
the fact that the squares were not on like the proper squares on the map is a little
You are.
aggravating to me.
You are.
You are, you're not.
Yeah, but you are though.
For now.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
I wasn't earlier. Not bad.
It is now Machiavelli's turn.
No, I don't want him to have one.
And they're going to go ahead, since they didn't regain their thing. They're going to do two things. The first is they're going to go ahead and multi-attack, and they're going to turn towards Marile, and they're going to see how many of those hit points they can shave through. Two great sword attacks to start us off, Marile.
Just trying to get back on the map. I'm like, oh god, how do I get back on the map?
On your sheet, it's the thing up to the top left. Next
Oh
to
yeah,
the
the little this. Find on map. Yeah.
The little
First-
find location marker.
Yeah.
The first attack hits you.
Ow.
You take.
No.
No, I don't.
I'm a giver, not a taker.
You take 36 points of damage.
It's against my religion.
It strikes again. The flames that lash back against Machiavelli do not seem to bother it.
Oh no.
Attacks again. Another hit. And once again, the fire does no damage. Damage threshold's putting in work. You take 53 points of damage from that hit. It's then
Can
gonna
we
make
load our
two.
save file from like way back in the day whenever we let Gino have that shield and
It's like, I want to say sorry, but it's also like, y'all are the ones who chose to give it to Gino.
It's gonna make two attacks with the Veilfar Axe. As echoes appear around you, strike you. The fire damage, does it get through? Does it get through? Nope. You take 39 points of damage. You have 5 temporary hit points remaining.
Yo, but it's a good thing I had them though.
Yeah,
I could have been fucking dead right now.
One more attack. That's a hit. And he does not take the fire damage because it's still too low. Strikes, and I mean, this is inevitably going to knock you out of your temporary hit points. After they strike, a flurry of clones then appear surrounding Machiavelli as, guess what?
What?
Go on, guess.
Is it gonna be
No.
a
What would you
gangbang?
do in a time like this, Gino?
Cry?
Talking bunch of jutsu.
Oh,
Action
is he
surge?
gonna? Oh
He
no,
action
he's gonna
surges.
action surge.
He's going to continue laying into Marile. Or, I should say, echoes appear around it and continue laying into Marile. That's gonna be a hit.
Is this what I've been doing to people? Oh no!
Yeah.
That's what you're doing to us!
Man, I belong
Well,
here.
Marile. You're doing this to Marile.
You take 43 points of damage from that attack. Second attack with the greatsword. That's a hit. Still no damage. Oh, that was mean. You take 51 points from that one. It's then gonna make 2 more Veilfire attacks.
Twisting intervention.
Oh, you used your reaction in an attempt to stop the legendary
Oh, okay.
action. Haven't gotten it back yet.
Okay, no, that's fair.
What the? Okay, I don't know why that shared, but that hit. 2. That's the first of those attacks. Marile, you take 34 points of damage, and he goes for one final attack. In just a flurry of flame and echoes grabbing weapons and striking you from every conceivable angle. Marile, you go from feeling pretty replete regarding hit points to being at 0.
Wow.
God.
Well, you guys have fun.
Yeah, we will.
You'll get back up whenever it gets to your turn
My
because you're
God.
healing. Because you're self-healing.
Yeah.
You were saying, Nicolo.
They turn and they look towards Arden.
So we've said some things. And I understand that some of those things can't be taken back, but we don't have to go down this road.
Arden, don't be a weenie, kick his ass!
Fuck you! He entered my space, I stab him.
You are prone, so you will have disadvantage, but go ahead.
It's fine. Alright. This. Bam. 19. I assume that misses.
That is a miss. You stab
Yeah.
towards him, his hand or an echo appears beside him, and the echo grabs the just under the blade of the weapon before it strikes him.
So I know we've said some things. We've done some things that we might regret. We don't have to go down this road, Gino.
Looks up from you and over towards Emmanuel,
Okay, that's fine.
who they continue.
Fuck you, this is not fine!
It's just Gino yells
internally as they float over towards Emmanuel. Gino, inside, you hear the voice as he continues to get closer to,
All you need to do is tell me where the Yamato is.
Pito! Are you here?
He's just like,
Pito! That failed experiment can't help you.
Gino is, I'm sure to no effect, going to attempt to make either one of the echoes that exists or a new one do things. He's going to try to, like, do something with that, but I mean, it's probably not going to do anything. He's
Roll
just trying as hard as
me-
he can to fight this.
roll me a wisdom check.
Okay. Just gonna go ahead.
I knew exactly what you were doing.
And wisdom check, right? Okay.
Yeah.
28.
One of the echoes does begin to move. It shifts. What would you like to try to have it do?
Attack me.
I'm going to have him roll an attack against himself. I know what the modifier is. Could you please roll me a d20? Let's say, which weapon do you want to use? Greatsword or Veilfar?
Veilfar.
Roll me a d20 plus 19.
Okay.
Oh.
Well.
So there is a hit. However, yeah, it wouldn't even change it if it did that. Okay, I'm going to have him roll damage against himself.
Cool.
As one of the echoes, one of the ones that the Veilfar axe is magnetized to, grabs it, rushes towards him, strikes him with it. As it does seem to knock him off center for a second. He stumbles, he takes 29 points of damage, then puts his hand up towards the echo, clenches his fist, and that echo not only disappears, but it crumples up as if it's being crushed until it's a mass of metal, and then vanishes.
Yeah, hopefully that means he has one less echo for the rest of this.
Trying to intimidate me by killing one of your own, huh? Well, I'm not gonna fall for it. I'm a fucking witch!
Now that I think about it, your entire group is here, and I do not sense the Yamato. Which means the Devil Girl must have it.
Hehe.
Knowing that, none of these ones are necessary. You've lost your only bargaining chip, Malfunction.
Stay
Manual.
away from them.
Meow.
Roll me a perception check.
I'm Emmanuel, and I'm good at seeing stuff. I'm peeping so good with 13.
You don't catch it in time as an echo appears behind you, Emmanuel. The great sword that is magnetized to Machiavelli flies past you. You think you dodge it. As an echo behind it, behind you, grabs it, brings it up. Gino, you see him unaware of this as a Gino Angelo armor raises a blade up behind Emmanuel. And just
Can
as...
I... Oh, sorry, go
Just
ahead.
give me one
I'll
second.
let you finish. Yeah.
Just as they're about to bring it down, there are a series of gunshots. Emmanuel.
Bah.
Bullets strike into the ground surrounding you. The great sword hits the ground as the echo that was behind you dissolves. And you just hear as a figure lands beside you, one you recognize all too well. As you see a red coat fluttering, tattered. As you see Dante land beside you. Okay.
Yeah!
Oh.
That was unfair. What's going on with your friend?
I have several guesses, but something very Machiavellian is going on, that's for sure.
Dante reaches onto their back. They take a hold of Rebellion. They take it off, point it over towards you. Hope you don't mind if I cut in!
No, by all means.
And we are going, as we are at 3 hours, we are going to wrap there. However, when we return next time, I am going to pass control of Dante to Eric.
Oh!
And we are going to continue this from there.
Oh. Okay.
Cut to a long hallway. Theo's like, guys?
Sorry, Theo.
It's fine.
A piece of candy.
I will give you his character sheet and info ahead of time. I will let you know when you get back to him. You can't use his legendary actions.
Okay.
But I'll,
Oh, he got the boss buff. Or got the boss debuff, rather.
Yeah.
It's that meme of like fucking the boss
their
when you
playable
fight them,
character.
the boss when they join you as a character.
Yeah.
We're gonna stop there because I am being rushed because the thing I have to do it like now. So,
Okay.
that's where we're gonna stop for today, and the next time we're gonna come back in on fighting Gino.
Oh God.
Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've lost.
Yeah.
Listen,
Why
Why aren't
I
you
didn't-
devil triggering Arden?
I didn't shoot a hole in the ceiling and directly return to the battlefield, okay?
Fucking idiot.
Sorry,
Stop
there's a
again.
Gino up there. There's a Gino up there that belongs to us and not to him. That's why the first thing I said was, "Give me back my Gino."
I'm gonna roll credits real fast.
Oh man, my girlfriend's here. She's gonna kick your. You were saying?
No, did you see what you did before you left? Did you see what you did while you were up?
You did a lot.
You were saying?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll get you back up if I live.
Sexy devil stripper.
Oh man. Where are you? Where are you, music? Divinity statue.
Get back. You all be dead. It's like,
Alright, Dante. I guess we leave.
Well, now you can't because Dante's here with us.
No, he's there, and I'm gonna get back, and you'll all be dead.
If
And I'm
we
just like,
die,
alright.
Dante dies.
No. Big brother Dante and I are gonna go hang out. That's
Get
my
over here and
narrative.
chop Gino's head off.
We get the edgy Theo face.
yeah, she's got like one like she's
Punish
got her
Theo.
bangs over. She's got her bangs over one eye. She sounds sick all the time.
Oh, Theo, no.
I don't. I
Oh,
don't.
so
how
this
could I
is how
start? Yeah,
Dante
there we
gets
go.
all of our devil arms. We all
Yeah.
die.
I was like, oh, I'll be able to pay rent.
Good. Haven't had water in a while.
Hey, you sound like you need it, dude.
Dante, one of the coolest characters in fiction. Also, Dante, fucking bathing with
One
like
of the
moist
dorkiest
wipes.
players in fiction.
He exclusively uses like men's wipes that
Yeah.
you get at like CVS.
I'm gonna be real with you,
Dante.
dude. You need to. Have you heard of a shower?
Simultaneously, one of the coolest and most
What's that, like a
dopey
food?
characters of all time.
All right, YouTube side. I gotta rush out and go. So the credits have gone by a few times. We'll see you guys back again next week for more of this, for more of Mission 17, which is exclusively the fighting of Gino Angelo. That is the entire mission.
Goodbye, you two.
Goodbye, YouTube.
Bye bye.
Why?